You're not afraid of the dark, are you? Don't be afraid. Come with me. Do you want to play hide and seek? You hide, and I'll find you. You're going to die in there. Don't say I didn't warn you.
JK. Can you hear me? I need you to listen closely.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Help me.
Good morning. Hey, you. I hope you had a wonderful Tuesday. It's Wednesday and there is lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of news. There's heaps of news, and if you've tuned into my channel, thank you so much. First of all, Grace Punky? That's your new name. Hey Grace, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Welcome on in. We have lots of news to share today. I love being the new, like, for I guess in my mind, kind of fluffing myself up here, the games, like the news game channel. I'm excited. I want to talk about everything. I'm so stoked, and I don't mind that I stepped away from the entire internet and computer yesterday so that I can like reset, because now I get to sit down and catch up with everything. Also, Neuro, hey, good luck today. A Grace Punky. Dude, I'm stoked. Which one will you start? So check this out. Check this out. I didn't even know that this was happening right now. Okay. We got the Future Game Show in about 5 minutes. So today is just going to be non-stop, all day long, updates and information and like catching up on all the games. There's gameplay of the new Resident Evil. Also, Derpy, welcome back. Thanks for coming back, man. I appreciate you. Hey, man. Mwah. There's new everything. There's a lot. Also, why do you guys call it React Slop? Like, I'm stoked as heck to be catching up with everything. Also, Moch, hey, welcome on in. Thanks for joining, man. I gotta fix my mouth. One sec. Why does everything have to be slop? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I gotta fix my mouth. One sec. Are you on the Gamescom? Yup. Yeah, everyone seems to be saying slop. Like, oh, I have to turn on my oh gosh, I think my Windows just like forced to reset this morning, and I'm trying to like slowly piece everything back together. Yeah, you're like, oh dude, I can't wait for this new game to come out. Game React Slop. Oh dude, this new game I can play with my friends came out. Friend Slop. Slop. I hate everything. Slop. Everything's slop. I'm so depressed. Slop. I hate you. Slop. Be mad at everything. Slop. My basement. Slop. What's up, basement? Yeah, dude, Windows is like, today, without any warning, I will reset everything, and 1 million tabs you have set open today without you knowing. I'm so, yeah, the friend slop. I will never understand the word friend slop, because slop, though, it's slop, bro. You use slop when you think about pigs, you know? Slop. Pigs eat slop bad. So it's like, when you're like friend slop, I'm like, I now suddenly feel bad about playing cool fun games. Also, hey, thank you so much for the bits. You do not have to do that. Thank you. Thanks for supporting the channel. Okay, before we begin, we've got like 3 minutes. A quick hello and how are you, chat? Tell me how you're doing today. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for choosing my channel to tune in to like be updated with everything. You've got so many horror games to catch up on. There were so many good things happening. I'm so, like, genuinely at my core, I love good updates, especially because most of like the game award show and all that crap has been so bad. So also, Cthulhu, happy birthday. Let me be sure that everything's connected. My butt's connected. I'm connected. Let me be sure that this is in the right thing. What, display 2? All right, cool. I'm so stoked. Oh my god, you had it muted the whole time, losing my mind. Oh no, oh no. Also, Fairhurst at 42. I love starting screen art. Dude, thank you. Yes, it is. If you type !new or !wallpaper, there's like, it's going to be hand animated quite soon. But for now, it's like a little slight, like statically animated. But yes, it's ready for wallpaper. And Stitches, welcome back. Happy anniversary to you too. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, hi, how you doing? New here, but tired. Worked up last 4 days from waking up, falling asleep. Hi, welcome on in. Nice to meet you. How are you doing this morning? How are you? I'm so excited to catch up with everything. So right now we do have, I don't know what Future Games Show is going to bring, unfortunately. So I wanted to check it out, and then we're gonna check out some, dude, PoE, PoE 2 Act 4 announcements. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then we're gonna go over all the stuff we missed yesterday. So it's boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. So I know it's quick, I know it's fast, but I try to start early so that we can catch it. Welcome on in. Welcome back for, dude, 51 months. I know you're a lurker, bro. I know you're a lurker. I know you're a lurker. Welcome on in. Nice to see you again. Welcome on in. Dude, I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked. I'm actually unironically really excited about PoE Act 4. And I want to see all the stuff from Requiem. All the new like Resident Evil stuff. Is this too loud? Is this too loud for you guys? Yes, I pre-ordered the Hellraiser Collector's Edition the second it went live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna put you guys on the screen as well. I'm sorry we didn't get much time for a chat. I just wanted to be sure. I mean, we can chat now. I just wanted to be sure I didn't miss any news. What is it doing? Stop that. What? I didn't want to miss any news with you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna do, it could be bad. Okay, it could be bad. I'm gonna do special events. Oh my god, I love watching games with you guys. You have no idea. You have no idea. I like love watching new things. The thing is that like,
please welcome your hosts, David Hayter
And Maggie
I
Roberts.
always miss the stuff because I'm not streaming
Hello,
on those
everybody,
days.
and welcome.
God, she's
Future
tall. That
Games
was a
Show
weird
Gamescom.
pan.
I'm David Hayter, the
I'm
voice
so
of Solid
excited.
Snake and Big Boss in the Metal Gear Solid series.
and I'm Maggie Robertson. Though you may know me best as Orin, I Can Fix Her the Red from Baldur's Gate 3, or the internet's favorite tall vampire lady, Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was her. No wonder she's tall. Guys, I'm just excited to be watching this stuff with you.
But
I feel like we're all
today's
like
Blood
sitting on a couch
Streams
together
video
and pointing at it and going,
We've got a
ooh.
packed itinerary full of world
Can you not hear?
premieres, developer deep dives, demo drops, and so
Here.
much more.
Well, you got that
There you go.
right. Just keep in mind that if anything catches your eye,
Is that better?
you'll be able to find and wishlist it on the dedicated Future Game Show Steam
Do you guys want me to be
page.
mostly quiet,
And
or do you want me
once
to
the show's
react?
over, there
Do you
will
want me to be
plenty
sloppy,
of follow-up
reacty,
coverage on
sloppy,
GamesRadar.com,
sloppy? Do you want me to
so keep an
slop?
eye out for
What's the
that.
word? Slop?
Okay.
Slop?
I think
slop?
that's
Do you
all
want
the
me to
bases
slop?
covered. Shall
Also, no, no,
we
welcome back for 3
dive
months.
into our opening trailer?
I'm
do
so
it.
excited.
It's time for our very first world premiere.
Oh, shut up. Hold on. Sorry, 1 second. 1 second. You were so nice, and then you told me to shut up. Your history is really nice. My bad. Nah, you know what? It's okay. I was being really annoying. You can have that one. I was being pretty stupid.
Peggy 16.
Oh, sorry guys. I was recording ASMR yesterday. I'm sorry. Am I less loud now? I was doing ASMR. I'm sorry. Is it better? Sound check. I'm so sorry. I'm just excited. I'm excited to be here. They were being nice. Literally all they said was Xbox, ROG, Xbox. You know what? It's fine. Do you always feel like being louder after ASMR? No, not really. How about there? Oh, Greasy Punky's back. Hey, dude, thank you so much for the subs. Welcome on in. Thanks for being with us today. I hope we have a good time. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, man. Thank you. Dude, you don't understand. I love new games. I love being excited for the future. For me, if I get excited for a game coming out, it makes me want to not get KMS. Because I'm like, hold on, wait. I know this exciting thing is happening at this time in this year, so if I just make it through. You know what I mean? It's something to give you the opportunity. I would honestly unironically play this. Unironically, oh, no, Hell Let Loose. Okay.
Surprise! Hell
Yeah,
Let
okay,
Loose
surprise.
Vietnam is a brand new tactical shooter from the team behind, well, Hell Let Loose. It's coming to PC,
Who would've
PlayStation, and
guessed?
Xbox in 2026.
Well, I'm gonna
We
move
are
this.
starting
Don't mind
as
my
we
hand.
mean to go on. And, oh, David, I just realized you're still here after the intro. That's always a good sign, right?
I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere.
wanna stay?
I
Stop
am
this
very
bad
stealthy,
acting,
but,
bro. Just give me the games.
You should be able to find
Give me the
throughout
games.
the
I feel
show.
like that one
I
guy
guess
that
now
just
I'm
told me to
locked
shut
in,
up.
and you should
Honestly,
be too.
I get him.
Because there's more where that came from.
Specifically, we've got a closer look at Edge of Memories, a JRPG with intense real-time combat. Let's
Okay.
find out when you can get your hands on it.
All right, let's do it. This looks beautiful already. What is this?
We have looked into your past
I don't like it already.
and have seen nothing but darkness.
And we need to destroy the darkness before the world. Oh wait, hold on. This looks nice. Looks reminds me of Xenoblade. I don't know if I like the style.
You have all
Is it gacha?
failed time and time
No,
again.
don't tell me.
And as you are now, you are powerless to change your future.
I don't like the style at all, guys. I'm so. Am I a bad person if I don't like the style?
We have seen the promise
It
of
looks
your
like
departure,
really low
the
effort
future,
3D.
and your defeat. Prepare yourself.
Okay, yeah, this is slop. Anyway, so while this is going in the background, if you guys are excited, you can watch on your own. But hi, welcome on in. It
You're
is
the last
Wednesday,
warning
my
of the
dudes,
gods.
and wait.
Edge of Memories is coming to PC, PlayStation,
Next.
and Xbox in 2026. Add it to your wish list so you can stay up to date on the road to launch.
All right, let's check in with Den of Wolves, a cyberpunk shooter where you and your
Hi,
friends
Golden.
engage in a little industrial espionage.
I like the
Okay,
sound
what
of
is
that.
this game?
Let's see it.
Not interested. Anyway, so catching up with things, ladies, lads, lovers. Listen, I thought before all I could do was play games, but I've been really excited to wake up in the morning with you guys and look at trailers, because these are things I would do in my off time, but now I'm just involving you guys. So knowing that there's Gamescom coming on and catching up with trailers, being excited for things, sharing the excitement. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you guys for being here. Honestly, I've had such a good time, and then kind of touching base to see what you guys are excited for too has been really awesome. Just to see like kind of get oh.
Hi,
Is this
I'm Darren,
AI or is this an
Senior Creative
actual-
Director on Skate.
I'm Jeff
Yes!
Spencer. I'm the head of creative at Full Circle. Right
Is
now,
this
we're
finally
working
coming
on
out?
Skate, which is the next evolution of the Skate franchise that's taking place in a large-scale multiplayer world. So all the things that you know and love about Skate will be happening
love
alongside
Skate.
tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of other players.
We're excited to talk about today. I'm excited to talk about this game forever. I'm excited to talk about the systems of in the depth of the skateboarding.
Okay, hold on.
gameplay
I got a
forever.
message. I got a
Two
message,
of the
Andrew.
biggest new systems in the game are slappies and wallies. If you're a new player and you run into
Andrew,
a curve instead of
Andrew.
falling, you now transition into a
Bro,
grind. If you're an expert player,
new
you know what a
skate
slappy is. You can now get into a slappy and
game
you can,
is
like, rotate into
actually
different
coming
grind
out,
positions. It just
and
opens
it's
up a brand
multiplayer.
new possibility space. If you smash into a wall or if you ollie late, typically you would fall.
Yes!
Now it's a system that you can use intentionally.
I'm so excited,
to
bro.
volley
I'm
off of a thing,
so
get into another trick,
excited.
or do a late trick. Like, I don't know how many tricks there are in the game. Like, it's almost infinite, right? Like, there's held flips. You can kick flip forever. You can hold
Okay,
a
chat.
360 flip to do.
How
a
many of you
1040
guys are
flip if you have
excited
enough
for
air. We always had
Skate?
a pretty good connection to our community, but it was more in the.
I would be
the games
true,
out,
honestly.
people
I'm not
talk
really excited to play
you
any of the
about what
recent
you're doing
games.
in the
Actually,
game
maybe
that's
the
been
Resident
released,
Evil
whereas
Requiem one
we brought in
because
a
I watched a lot of
community player
streamers having
council,
fun. The
and
Resident.
we
That's
talked to
totally
them about,
fine.
like, hey, this is the
I
idea,
think
this
that
is where
at
we
the
think
very
you'd like to
least, there's
go,
been more
but they
and
were the
more
first
game
ones that got to play the
presentations,
game
which
2.5
is
years
great.
ago. That
And let's be real,
conversation is
at
so
the
much
end of the
deeper and
day, there's
broader
only
than it's
about
ever
2
been.
out of like
There's a
30 that are actually
verticality
quite good.
that's different
and then
in
the
game.
two
It isn't
and
just about
one of them ends
footprint.
up being
In Skate
trash.
1, you couldn't get off
Confirm
your
or
board.
deny,
In
chat?
Skate 2, you could walk around. Skate
Confirm
3,
or
the walking
deny.
around got a little bit better. We are light years ahead of where we were in the previous games, and now you can climb, and now you can swing,
Yeah.
and now you can combine
But
all of these
out of the streams, I
systems
expect to be
together,
excited. I
and
didn't
the
expect Layna.
depth of the
I
skating
love
is
skate. So
better
when I
and
was a
bigger than
kid,
it's
I
ever
had
been.
Tony Hawk's
I'll leave you
Pro
with one
Skater
last
2.
thing anecdotally.
And
I've had, in the
I
last
played the
5 to
heck out of
10
that game.
years,
I
can't tell
loved
you
it.
how many
When I was a kid, I had a
pros that are
skateboard as
either
well,
just
and I
pros
wanted
or
so
established
badly
pros
to
that
be
have
good at
connected or tried
skating.
to reach out to
But the
me to be
one
like,
time that I
"This
tried to
game,
skate,
this
I lived on a
franchise is
golf
why I started
course,
skating." Like,
and
Tyshawn
I
Jones,
hopped
who's
on the
a
skateboard and I
multiple
tried to
skater
go
of the
down,
year,
and
started
I
skating
ate
because
it
of this
so
game.
bad,
There
and I
are
hurt myself so
3
bad.
or
I think
4
I just
tricks that did not
traumatized myself to
exist
never do it
until
again.
we
But I
came
would
up
keep
with the mapping for
holding
our control scheme. No
my
one had done
skateboard. I
them.
would like
Mike
bring it
Carroll
with
did
me
the
to
very
the
first
airport and be
Ollie
like, yeah, I
360 heel
skate.
flip ever.
Yeah, I
Chris
skate.
Haslam did
If Borderlands 4
first
sucks,
360 hard flip
dude,
ever
I've
in Burnaby
never,
at
ever,
our
ever,
mocap
ever,
stage
for as long as
because
I've been alive,
needed
ever
it.
been
They didn't
a
exist.
We are very
Borderlands
excited
fan
for people to
ever.
see,
I know
like,
people are
the
like, oh, it's one of the
continued
friends, but
visual and
I cannot
gameplay
get
and
behind the
activity
style.
development that is
I just
happening
can't do it.
already
And then it
in
made
our
it even
playtest.
worse
There's
when a
quite bit
million
more
people tried to
there.
copy
We
the
are really
Borderlands
looking
style,
forward
and
to
I just
skating
wanted to like
alongside you
swallow
in
my own
San
tongue,
Van
bro.
coming up on
I was
PlayStation
so
4, PlayStation
tired
5,
of,
Xbox
of
One,
just
Xbox Series
seeing
X.
it
Add us to your wish
everywhere,
list
which made
while
me
you're
hate
there.
the
Really helps
original
us to hear from
more.
you, and you'll get updates
Which
as
is
they come
bad.
out. And
It didn't
speaking of
deserve
updates,
that,
we've got
but
a
I just
really big
hated
one
it
coming
more.
your way. I think it's one you've been waiting for a long
I was so
time,
sick of
so
it,
stay tuned with
honestly.
us next week.
Skate is launching into early access later this year.
Sorry, I'm moving,
And it's
and I
already
know it's
looking
paused.
pretty damn steezy.
Steezy.
That's just something the kids are saying these days. You know, back in my day, I remember Solid Snake flipping and popping his way around the big shell. Good
Please
times.
stop talking.
Yeah. With all due respect, David, you sound like old Snake right now.
Please stop
Damn.
talking.
You're
What's up, Diplo?
probably
How's it
right.
going, man?
And while I recover from
Welcome
that
on in,
microwave
everyone.
hallway
Welcome on
level
in.
burn,
Take a
there's
seat.
another world premiere.
We're catching up with the Future Game Show right now. World premiere. What's this? Oh, guys.
Bianca, where have they taken
Sit
you?
down. What's this?
God, hear my vow. Mother, you have given me the courage to be myself. Guide my steps on this forlorn journey. Father, you have taught me honor and respect. Watch upon me now. Let my sword strike true. And those that I have failed today, may I one day be worthy of your forgiveness.
Is this a chip?
Bianca, you are all that is left to me. I shall save you.
Joan of Arc?
This, I vow.
1348 ex voto. This didn't really tell me anything. Let me
That
log
was
in,
your
you
first
piece
look
of
at
trash. Welcome on in.
1348
How's it
ex voto,
going?
An odyssey of honor and justice across 14th century Italy. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in early 2026.
Now
Thank you
we're
so much
checking
for joining
in with a
Community
series
Health
that
Zone.
is
Hey,
near
nice
and dear
to
to
see
my heart.
you.
Yes, that one.
Welcome on in.
Here's
How
an
you doing today?
exclusive
Thank you
interview
for
with the
coming back in
team
tier 2
behind
as well.
Resident
Mwah,
Evil
mwah, mwah.
Requiem.
Hi. Everyone sit down.
フューチャーゲームショーご覧の皆様こんにちは
It's gonna be amazing.
レジデントイービルレクイエムプロデューサーの熊澤です
This
現在
looks so good,
レジデントイー
guys.
ビルシリーズ第9作となるレジデントイ
Okay,
ービ
don't
ル
sit.
レクイエムの開発に取り組んでいます本作ではグレース・アッシュクロフトを新たな主人公にまだ見ぬ恐怖へ立ち向かいますグレース
Grace
は
Ashcroft.
FBI 分析官
Grace
とし
works as
て
an
推理や
FBI
分
analyst
析など
who
専
demonstrates
門のフィールド
exceptional
では
focus
並外
and
れた集
insight
中
in her
力
field
と
of
洞察力を
expertise,
発
which
揮
is
します
deduction and
しかし
analysis, most
内
likely
向
on the
的で
spectrum
怖がりという
represent.
シリーズ
However,
と
she's
しても
also
珍しいタイ
introverted
プの
and
キャラクタ
fearful
ーになってお
character,
り
which is unusual
プ
for
レイ
this
ヤーも
series,
一緒になって
which
怖がれる
means
と思います
really good
What the hell was that
psychological
thing?
horror. That's not the word. Oh, survival horror.
廃墟と化したラクーンシティが登場
When
する
writing a
この
story
スト
set
ー
in
リ
the
ーを
ruins
描
of
くにあた
Raccoon
って
City,
は
we thought it would be
ラクーンシ
fitting
テ
to
ィそ
have
の
a
ものに
character
因縁
to
を持った
pass,
キャ
so
ラ
we
クターが
decided
ふ
to
さわし
introduce
いと考
Grace, whose
え
mother survived the
ラクーン
Raccoon
事件
City
の生還
incident.
者を母に持つグレースを登場させることになりました本作の
That's
ゲー
gonna
ム
get
プ
me
レイで
bad.
は
Players can fully
一
switch
人称
between
視点
first
と
person
三人
and
称
third
視点
person
を自由
respectively.
に切り替えることができます没入感のある
If
ゲ
you
ーム
prefer
体験が好
immersive
きな
gaming
方は
experience,
一
you
人
can
称
play
視
in
点で
first person, while those who want to see the
プレイヤ
character's
ーのアクショ
actions
ンを
can play
し
in
っかり
third
見たいという
person.
方は三人称視点で遊べるようにしています皆さんは一人称視点と三人称視点どちらで遊びますか
Probably
一
third
人称
person.
視点ではより
You
進
can
化
fully
した
immerse yourself
光
in the
と影の
experience
表
and
現での
enjoy
没入感が楽しめます
enhanced lighting
し
and shadow effects
三
in
人
the
称
first
視点では
person.
グレー
And
スが
third person
驚い
can
た
watch
り
Grace react
焦
to
って転
surprises
んだり
and
するアク
even
ション
trip
など
and
も
fall.
見て楽しめるようになりました
Oh god.
本作でも
The
たく
game
さんの
features numerous
恐怖
terrifying
脅威
threats.
が待ち受けていますサバイバルホラーというゲームの
I
性
don't want
質
to give
上
away the nature of the
グレース
creature
が
Grace
立ち向かうクリー
encounters.
チャーの正体をここでお話しすることはできませんが未知の脅威から生き残る
But I hope
ゲー
that you
ム
find
体
the
験を
experience of
楽しん
escaping
でい
an
ただけ
unknown
ると
horror
嬉しいです
exhilarating. This is probably going to be the best survival horror that comes out, bro. I'm so excited for this chat. What do you think?
レジデントイービルレクイエムは2026年2
27th
月27日
February
に PlayStation 5、
PS5
Xbox
Xbox
Series
Series X
X、
and
Steam で
Steam.
登場します本作の魅力はまだまだお伝えしきれておりませんぜひ続報にもご注目いただきたいのでウィッシュリスト
Guys,
の
this
登録
looks
や
beautiful. Are
各
you
種
excited?
SNS のアカウントのフォローもお願いしますご視聴ありがとうございました
Hi. I'm stoked. Dude, that's gonna be great. I'm so excited to see more. I have
Wish lists at the ready
a little
because
trailer
Resident
open in
Evil
another
Requiem
tab.
is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on February 27, 2026.
And I genuinely cannot wait. But don't stop typing CapGod into the chat just yet. Because
Dude,
while we're on the subject, here's a little
stop
extra
talking.
something for the fans.
Oh, wait a second. No way. Is there gonna be a collaboration? Wait. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Jill
okay,
Valentine
I like that. I like
is
that.
joining the fight
That's kind of
in
exciting.
Goddess of Victory Nikkei as part
Horror
of an
in
official
Nikkei, I'm
collaboration
in. You count
with
me in,
Resident
brothers.
Evil. Stay tuned for updates on the upcoming in-game event. All right, what's up next, Maggie?
We're digging into the cryptic
What was that?
atmosphere of Hell Is Us.
What was? Hey, guys, hold on, pause. What was that? What was? Guys, we all just listened to the same thing, right? Whoa, hello? Who put that in the script? That's
An open world adventure game where you use your instincts to explore
What?
a supernatural world.
that was supernatural. Okay, whatever. We'll touch base on what the fuck just happened in a
I grew
second.
up on the outside. I spent years trying to get in.
Why come back?
What is this?
I had to find my parents and
I like
confront
his
them
hat.
about the past.
Never come back.
Alan Wake. This is so good. Okay, I see you guys being excited.
Whatever was happening here, I was now part of it.
How many of you guys are
We
excited for
failed
whatever
to
this
stop
is?
the
You guys look like
calamity.
you're excited.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
Oh, this looks amazing.
I
What
didn't.
is this?
All I remembered was that my father was the village
Wait, there's a
blacksmith.
demo? What do you mean you're hoping
There.
the demo is good?
I felt a connection
Where's the demo?
to this country, to Hadia.
You
On
pissed
Steam?
off the wrong people.
I want to piece together whatever is happening here.
Is it
and
still
you want to stop it.
is it still
It
available?
became my burden.
Look at you. Compromised by your emotions.
I won't stop.
Okay, maybe we should play this together, chat.
Let's continue.
Hell is Us. Okay, that looks awesome, guys. Hell yeah.
Hell is Us is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 4th.
All right, so fans of the broadcast will know that in the run-up to each Future Games show, our team puts together a trio of exclusive deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games.
That's right. We call these sections our ones to watch because they cover games that deserve
everything before that we've showed you.
And
dog
with that
trash,
in mind,
slop.
here's Rebel Wolves to tell you more about The Blood of Dawnwalker, the studio's dark fantasy vampire.
Dark fantasy? Oh, you've got my attention.
Say no more.
What?
Still
Dude.
got it.
Ew, God, why do they embarrass themselves like this, bro? What's happening?
Hello everyone,
I
my name is
hate it.
Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I am game director on The Blood of Dawnwalker here at Rebel Wolves. The Blood of Dawnwalker is a dark fantasy action RPG set in 14th century Europe. It's an open-world, story-driven game which serves as the first chapter of our original saga.
For this project we created a new type of protagonist. You play as Cohen, a Dawnwalker. He is a human during the day with all of our human vulnerabilities. But for the night, he transforms into a vampire, gaining supernatural powers.
That's not how
this
vampires
creates
work,
a
but
unique
okay, I'm
gameplay
listening.
dynamic. We call it a dual gameplay loop, and I'm pretty sure the players will find it quite refreshing.
Yes, dude, we have. Oh my God, yay! Dude,
Cohen's
we
main
haven't
goal
had
in
that
the game
mechanic
is to
since,
save
like,
his family
was it
as
Blood
they were
Rain?
captured by
Oh
Brent,
no! Oh
a
God!
vampire lord
Blood
that
Omen!
currently rules over the valley. He has only 30 days and nights to achieve
The
this goal.
game with the
And what happens if he runs out of time? Well, it surely doesn't
white hair,
end the
white
game.
hair. And
His
then
family
you
may
could,
suffer
you
some
could walk, you
consequences,
could stand
but
really
we will
far
let the
away,
players discover
and then you
what exactly
slurp all their
happens in
blood.
this
It was so
scenario.
fun to see how far you could slurp the blood. No, not bloodlines. Blood Omen, blood. Cain, Legacy of Cain,
Each
Legacy of
quest
Cain.
moves the time forward, and it's entirely
This
up
looks
to you
great.
to decide how you want to spend this
Legacy of
future.
Cain, brothers.
You have to manage it and face the consequences of your choices.
Choices and consequences in our game have three
I'm
layers.
quiet.
The first is quite traditional, similar
Is that
to other
better?
RPGs.
Is that better? Is that better?
You make choice and then deal with
Is
the
this better?
consequences. The second layer takes into our dual gameplay loop. Day and night often presents different choices.
Hey, Grace, thank you so
And
much,
finally,
man. What the heck?
not making a choice is also a choice. You can
Like a
simply
bit. Okay,
choose
cool.
not
Yeah,
to
Legacy
act,
of
and the
Cain
world will
was one of
respond
my
in ways
favorite
that
games
are
growing
often
up.
hard to predict.
I do realize that it may sound intimidating at first, but don't worry.
Not really.
First of all, you will always know upfront how much time given activity is going to take. And
The thing that I
secondly,
don't
there is no
like
need to
already from what
rush.
I'm seeing in
And
this is
exploration
that
in our
everything
game
looks
doesn't
flat.
consume
And I
time
know
at
that this
all.
is pre-beta
You
or whatever,
have only
but
one goal in front of you, and everything
I
else
want something
is
like right
optional.
now.
We
It
give
looks
you the
better,
pieces,
but the daytime
it's up
looks
to
so
you
flat
how you
across
put
the
them
board.
together.
I
The
want it
story
to
follows
pop.
your lead,
Like this
whatever
is
you
a game
take.
that's probably released
It is even
2026,
possible to storm
2027.
Brent's castle right away,
It looks
but of
it
course, at
looks
this point, It
boring.
would be extremely difficult.
It's a game, and even though it's
instead, we
trying to be in
encourage
like
you to explore
Europe
the world,
and in
finish
modern,
different quests,
like
find
realistic
allies, and
type
level Cohen
sense,
up
it doesn't have to
make
look
the
so
task
boring.
easier.
Does that make sense?
Everything
Like,
in our
chat,
game
what do you
stems from
think?
the duality of our protagonist, including the combat, of course. During the day, when he is
Happy
a
birthday,
human,
Dawn.
he's
How's it
able
going,
to
man?
fight with a sword
I got an
and
itch.
use dark magic, which is carved on his body as runes.
We are drawing from various combat archetypes and creating something new. We built responsive directional combat.
I don't know,
that is
just nothing
intuitive,
is
immersive,
popping
and
on the
fluid.
screen for
It's
me.
easy to learn and
I
fun
want
to
to be
master.
just enamored, you know.
And at night, after he turns into a vampire, he becomes faster and stronger, gaining an ability to fight with his claws and teeth. and a
No,
few
no, no,
other
it's not what you do. It's called the
powers.
Blood of the Dawnwalker. It's a guy who's a vampire,
has different
but
skills
somehow
at
can
his
be a
disposal,
normal dummy
which not
human
only
in the
affect the
daytime
combat,
and a vampire
but
at
also
night,
the
and then
way
you're in a
how
loop,
he
like a
explores the open world.
daytime, nighttime
Plane
loop.
shift is one of his vampiric abilities.
Like, this
that
looks
allows
great.
him to break the law of gravity and walk on the walls and ceilings. Another example is Shadow Step, which allows Cohen to teleport on short distances. Thanks to these abilities, we can find unique ways
This
to
looks
complete
fun.
the quest.
I'd probably play this.
We are really grateful for your feedback and we can't wait for 2026 when The Blood of Dawnwalker will release on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Thanks for watching and enjoy the
You're
rest of the show.
welcome. Thank you for game. It looks great,
Sink
guys.
my teeth. I mean,
Dude,
your
just
teeth
give us the games.
into the Blood of Dawnwalker when it lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2026. Now, here's a game we haven't seen for a long time. We've got the latest trailer for Deer and Boy, a puzzle platformer that we can all fawn over. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Metal Deer.
Okay.
Dude, guys, quit. Just quit. Just quit everything. Okay, I'm listening. How do you do, fellow gamers? But it's like way worse than that. Okay, sell me on this game. I love cozy games, but sell me. Okay. Wait, is this gonna be a survival horror like that one game like Limbo or something, and it seems cute at first, but then all of a sudden his limbs get ripped into pieces if he runs into an enemy, and then he explodes and blood splatters and he has to save the deer before the deer dies too? Oh no. No, that's not happening. Inside, I meant inside, sorry. Well, this just looks not up my alley then. Oh, it's an emotional game. Oh. 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 I don't know. We were on a survival horror kick for a second. I'm so excited for Requiem, dude. I'm gonna be that one player that accidentally makes the main character constantly trip and fall and then die every time because I thought it was funny every time she tripped and falled. I hope she crawls as well. There was a crawl mechanic for what was it? Haunting Ground. If she was scared too much, she started crawling all over the ground until she stopped being scared. That was great. Hello,
We've got a series
Michael.
of back-to-back
Good
trailers coming
morning.
up next, so don't go
Hi.
anywhere, or you'll learn
Also,
what
hello,
it means
chat.
to
Welcome on in.
insult
If you are
House
just now coming in, we're having a really good time checking out all the new things launching and talking about it. PoE 2 Act 4 is coming, and I'm really excited. And I'm going to watch more trailers. Dude, I'm just excited across the board. Okay, what's
we
this?
founded Alaran. It was just an ordinary research outpost. We
This
had
is good.
no idea what lay ahead.
Food shipments from the capital shall
So
cease.
excited to get this to watch on your stream. I appreciate you guys so much for like choosing me to watch this stuff on. Genuinely, it means the world to me.
Safety of the tree to the fog-cloaked lands below.
Lumi is so lucky she gets to play games like this. I feel like if I ever played games like this, you guys would tap out faster than freaking being fighting a WWE fighter, bro. You'd be like, this is so boring.
But we learned to fight
I
back
love
against
management
the threats.
sims. Big true. I love management sims so much. Like Age of Empires, I love Age of Empires, bro.
Resources secured,
Love it.
we are expanding, living without fear instead of surviving in it.
I love godlike games as well. Those are so fun. Yes, they did show off the new Resident Evil, but don't worry, I have a tab open here
and new enemies.
for this this demo right here. We don't have to watch the whole thing because I don't want to super get spoiled. Which is this is kind of stupid that in this thumbnail they're like, look at the thing that we probably don't really want everyone to know or see right away, but they put it on the thumbnail. So it's just like, well, all right, thank you, thank you for sure. Thank you, Kinetic.
Book me. I'm available. Please hire me. Stop it. Stop. No, I'm taller than you. I'm taller. I'm taller.
こんにちは。
Jumper!
ドリームオブサナザーのディレクターバイオンです。
Hi, welcome back. Nice
今
to
回
see
ゲーム全
you.
体のディレクショ
Hi.
ン、アート、サウンド、シナリオなどを手掛けました。私は
What is
今、
this?
私が住んでいる京都のシンボルの一つである鴨川に来ています。
Hype for Dawn of War
ここは
4?
私がリラック
I
スする
love
場所であ
40k.
り、
Hell yeah.
ゲームのアイデアを考えるために
What would
時折
happen if
訪れ
you
ていた場
took
所
a
でもあり
shit
ます。
near lava? I'm
本
not
作では
sure
キアとは
actually,
の
Chad.
の
What
中
do
で
you
会話すること
reckon?
ができます。そのいくつかのセリフのイメージ
I'm
を
not sure.
こ
That's
こで見
actually a
かけた
valid
鳥の動きや
question. Also,
風に
this
揺れる
text, this font
長時
looks
間に
really
及ぶ間の様子
familiar.
の観察
What is
な
this
どから
gonna
得ました
be?
作曲においても夢の曖昧さや不安定さを表現するため
Burnt
楽器だけでな
ass.
く身の回りにある日用品や自分の記憶と深く関係する場所でフィール
You'd
ド
be
レコー
dead
ディング
before
し
you
た
could
音
do
楽を
it.
取り入れました
This guy looks awesome. I feel like if I saw him in the wild, I'd want to like observe him and ask if I could just follow him
ではド
around.
リームオブサナザーのトレーラーをお楽しみください
Dreams of another. Oh, okay, everyone, hush up, hush up. Let's watch. Oh, never mind. I'm old. Okay, don't be disappointed. Don't
Humans
judge a
can't
book by its
choose
cover.
what they want to remember or what they want to forget. I'll
Sorry,
probably
Michael.
forget all about this someday.
Hey, Felix, welcome on in.
Human beings are so trapped by how free they are.
Coming back.
Beauty is overflowing in this world.
I don't think that's what real freedom is about.
Okay. Okay, there's something for everyone, and that's all that matters, really. Neat. Okay.
Dreams of Another is coming to PC and PS5 on October 10th, so make sure it's on
I
your
think
wish list.
my thing is unintentionally
What's
cut
next,
off.
David?
One sec.
Well, next, we're switching gears to 13Z, the Zodiac Trials. It's a kinetic roguelike
Here it is.
inspired
Search it.
by the legend of the Eastern Zodiacs.
Okay, is it just me or does this game look like 10,000 other games? Oh, I'm
ages
so
untold,
tired of this art
12
style, bro.
Zodiac Guardians
Kill
of
it!
the East have
Kill
safeguarded this fate. Determined not to fade into obscurity,
I'm
they have
so
revived the
tired.
Zodiac
I'm
Trials.
tired.
Now they seek a 13th Zodiac.
I just,
Let
it's
your
just, it's
Zodiac
just,
trials begin.
I'm just tired. I mean, I'm glad it's there because it's something for everyone, and maybe the people that do enjoy it, like, they can have more games like this, but it just, it's so dull. It's the same thing that happened with Borderlands, and I'm just, same thing that happened with Zelda. It's just all of the same. But, you know, it's okay. It's not for me, it's for someone else. And that's what games are for. But the games are fun at least. Yeah, you're right. I know I'm being judgy, and that's kind of like unintentionally my job as a streamer. I don't mean it in full, but yeah, there's something for everyone, and if you guys enjoy it, then, you know, that's all that matters. Sylvan, hey, welcome back. How are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in and coming back. I appreciate you very much.
13Z is coming soon to PC and Xbox, but you can also dive into the demo on Steam after the show.
And now for something completely different. A game where you and your friends grill steak and dodge missiles to fund your doughy dreams.
Let's chow down on a vertical slice of Pizza Bandit.
Okay, I'm kind of listening.
Bombs, guns, bounty hunting. That was my life. But all I ever wanted was to be a chef.
It could be fun. Hold on, I'm peaked. Hold on. It could be a fun time. Pizza friend slop. Okay, that had me interested. I love anything with cooking. I'd play it. Let's be real. I'd play this. Yeah, I'm playing it. I'm in. Pizza divers? Question mark? Ooh. I think anything that like can provide a fun time to like have some laughs and fun with your friends in this ever-growing lonely world. Why not? Oh wait, that's like in 5 days. Wait, what?
Pizza Bandit is coming to Steam early access on August 25th, and trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Okay, we just hit the quota. That is a timeout.
Yeah, hey, welcome
on all
back.
Pizza puns.
Welcome back for 26 months. How's it
totally
going?
fair.
Welcome on in.
That
Welcome
one was
back. Thank you for being a part of the community. How you doing today?
I'm ignoring you now.
Hey.
And would you look at that? It's time for our next game, Recur.
It's a puzzle platformer starring a time-bending, post-apocalyptic postman. You move right, and time moves forward. Move left, and it reverses. So, let's take a look.
Okay. That dog looks like it's had better days. It reminds me of Goose Game. Never mind. Goose Limbo. Inside, more like forward and back, the game. I hate how they forced my boy David to be here with a shitty presentation script. That's so funny though. This looks good. Okay, but move the ducks forward a little bit more. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, relax. I'm just kidding. What do you mean?
Special
wanna make another
delivery.
side-scroller game.
Recur
Please
is coming
don't.
to PC
Please.
in 2026.
No, wait, actually.
Okay, I think we've
No,
got
you made some good ones. The Pixel
premiere
one.
up next, right, David?
Okay, those are good.
Sure do.
I think
Here's a
I
closer
only
look
like
at the next
pixel
eerie
games.
odyssey from indie puzzle game royalty.
I only really like side-scroller games if they're like, what's that one pixel game that we played? It was pixel, and it was you you had a killer, and you had to keep finding the right order of things to escape. What was that game called? No, not Noita. No, not Noita. Rusty Lake, something Lake. Lake. With the big gun, and it exploded everything. There was kids. Lakeview Cabin. I would honestly fund as much as possible as I could, or do a GoFundMe, or have my chat like do a big event to fund a game to make something exactly like Lakeview Cabin. The fact that it was so horror-filled and blood and gore and sex and funny, and like you could kind of play that over and over and over and over and over again to get new results. I loved Lakeview Cabin, bro. I loved that kind of game, and I've never seen anything else like it for the most part.
Next up, we have a special announcement from our friends at Heart Machine about Hyper Lightbreaker, the studio's frenetic procedural roguelite.
It's a roguelite. A game that looks like everything else we just watched. roguelikes, wipe all your progress, and roguelites. Like, you can carry some progression. Okay, understood. Cool, okay. Okay, can I get a vote in chat right now? How many of you guys genuinely enjoy this art style? And if you do, I'll kind of play it down to be so rough with it. I don't want to, you know, rub anyone the wrong way, but not really. I hate it. Not for me. Nah. It was good till everyone used it. I was really hoping it would have been more like Hyper Drifter.
Hyper Light Breakers Double Down
I like how it
update
looks.
is out now
Neon
on
Risk of
Steam.
Rain.
So
It's okay.
grab your
I
friends
like it.
and
For
get
games, it's a
to
no.
work.
I don't mind.
All right,
Meh,
here's
not
another world
really.
premiere.
Overused.
It's the next
Okay.
game from Awe Interactive, the crew behind BPM, Bullets Per Minute. Let's see what they've been cooking.
I'm not really into any of like the bullet hells. I just want pixel games that tell like either a horror pixel game like Masato, I think was what it's called, or like Mad Father. Or like just like I want a pixel horror game that is so gross with the like horror and the gore, because you can push horror way further in pixel games in my opinion and like still be okay. And I feel like that takes a lot if you're trying to make it realistic like Resident Evil, right? And then we just don't have enough like comedic violent pixel games. I want it. Wait, what? If you have some cool... Wait, what was that? If you have some cool game ideas, hit me up. Post FMF. Or stop talking. Stop. I'm trying to read it. We can make something you want... Wait, what? Wait, really? No way, really? What? Dude. Okay.
Get into the groove when BPM
I would be
Big
rough.
Crush comes
I would be
to
rough
PC
though,
and
bro.
console.
I have some standards.
We're
Dude,
checking
chat.
in with Hotel Barcelona now. It's
How
a
many of you guys
slasher
would like to see a
roguelike
game
from
directed by me? I know this sounds like a big, like stick up my bum. I'm not trying to sound pompous in the slightest. But for how often I have poo-poo pee-peed on just about everything we have seen, especially horror games. Someone just please do my vision. Please, like I beg of you. Just like, it's not hard. There's so many things that horror devs could do to make things fantastic, I promise. Do it, coward. Do it. I'd play it. Being a good critic doesn't make a good director. So you're right. You're absolutely correct. But here's why things are different. One, I had a very wonderful opportunity to work at What a Workshop, and although I didn't enjoy my time there, I got to see how films were made from start to finish, right? So I was there for Ghost in the Shell. I got to see the whole creations from all the geishas, from the guns to the character design to the environments. I got to be on set because I was a featured extra. I got to see the like beginnings of the film put together. I got to see how the bread was made, right? Same thing for Power Rangers. Same thing for a few other films. In the background, I got to see how like Path of Exile was made because I worked on the first Path of Exile. So I got to really get to be a part of things and ask people many questions, right? So I have that in the back of my mind. On top of that, I can say that I have directed and art directed and been a quote-unquote art director for the past like 2 years for the up-and-coming new rebrand and re-debut for the new model. I've been doing, I wrote all my new lore. I've been directing the storyboards, directing the animation. Like, it comes hand in hand. Do I have experience being a like game dev director? No, but I'd be quite excited to try.
Reserve your room at the Hotel Barcelona when it lands on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Sounds like a job interview.
Better yet,
Guide me, dude. I'd freaking love to, bro. Yep.
Very exclusive Hotel Barcelona goods.
Maybe we put
So just head to the link on
something
screen and
together for,
Let's keep it moving with
I
a new
don't
trailer for
know,
the
maybe a new
Seven
upcoming
Deadly Sins
rebrand or new
This
model
is
or
Netmarble's
something.
open-world
They're gonna
RPG
pass you over the storyboards and the lore. We'll see. Maybe we do something cool. Maybe a short little teaser or something. I don't know. That would be great though. All jokes aside, that would be cool. I want to see a horror game give me more, you know? What's your dream game, if not the game in itself, in full? If I had to do, if I had the ability to be a part of something like a game, I'd want to do something like Fatal Frame or things like the new Silent Hill game, or even if you like tone that down, like relax, Layna, you're not that cool. An indie game that was like a survival. I want a survival horror. I want it psychological, and I want less is more. I want a distorted, horrifying creature that you can never see throughout the whole game. Where the sound design was peak, the sound design was #1, and it made you feel like you almost wanted to turn off the game because it was kind of too invasive.
Is coming to PC and
Where you wanted to play it, but it had to be with the lights on. You know? Sound design, making you think something's there when it's not, paranoia. The storyline, I want to be mildly important, and the experience. Also, I'm so excited for this game. I'm so stoked for this game, bro.
Time-traveling survival horror adventure.
Rants, I should make a new list. I should definitely make a new list, yeah.
I will carry on where you left off. The location.
Yeah, this game looks amazing. I'm really excited for it.
Dawn is our full-fledged survival horror game, and you play as a traveler, this mysterious person hidden beneath the environmental suit, and you've been sent to ruins of human civilization to look for the time rifts. And of course, you need to solve some puzzles, fight with monsters, basically survive along the way, and then jump back in time and extract key people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
You need to find your predecessor, see and what was the mission, and follow it.
Chronos: The New Dawn is a game where you face the dangers and horrors of the future to salvage what's left of humanity, of the past.
There was this disease that basically wiped out humanity at some point. So people at the beginning were like getting blind and feel this urge to come together, which ends with the merge. Yeah, so they are merging the body horror elements.
Oh! That just straight burst, and I was here for it.
Fighting with orphans. Okay, so don't let them merge. This is the first really important
merging
thing.
Is kind of
you
my
can use fire
shtick,
against them,
right?
So your character is
love
equipped
it.
with a flamethrower. So
I'm gonna drop a very small, quick hint. You'll see a lot of body horror in the next upcoming rebrand. And the thing that I don't, and I can't say too much on this, but it's from what I see already, is that body horror doesn't do enough of messing with the, and I think it's the rig, and that's what I'm assuming, so that it's too tough to rig unique, distorted body types, but you can see that they're still bipedal, right? And they're just standing humans with like kind of distorted arms. I want more. I want more from body horror. Imagine if there was a disease that came across the entire world and bodies fused together or was misshapen and misformed. Why is it not more than just 2 heads and a long arm? Why are they not walking on all 4s and maybe they have like 2 extra arms coming out of the neck? Joint deformation, warping, corrupted. Why does every body horror game always you're still on 2 walking legs and maybe your arm is a little bit freaky deaky? Look at Michael, guys, look at him now. Look at that. I need more. I need more to body horror, dude. Yes, it's probably easier to animate and stuff like that. But yeah, see, Ghostifer. Sons of the Forest, perfect example. Perfect. When we do like body horror, I don't know. I wish I knew.
And look for cats.
I wish I knew. I'll think about that.
Animals, if you pet them, they are dropping something for you. That's also really
like
cool.
You would see creatures walking or moving in ways that you could never formulate in your own mind. I want to see animations that you can never think of on your own, because imagine, oh, that's amazing. I love that. That is a cool body horror creature.
Don't let them merge and pet all the cats.
I want more. I want more. Is all.
Thank you to Bloober Team for that window into the world of Chronos: The New Dawn. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 5th.
All right, there's a volley of awesome back-to-back
agree.
trailers coming up next. We'll see you back on stage after this.
Le temps est bon dans la
This looks cute, whatever this is. Have you watched Else? It's a movie from 2024. It's exactly humans start merging with everything. I've never heard of that. What is that? A town building game! What's that? You know, you take it easy. You have a good rest of your day, okay? Thanks for hanging out with us as long as you did. I appreciate it. This looks cute as. Cute! I love town building games, dude. Love, love, love. I want another black versus white. Or is it black and white too? That one? That was my favorite. Not versus. Didn't you say that? I wish I could play games like this on stream, bro. And just like put some really nice music on. I love games like this. No one's stopping you? Sorry, I can't. What's that new movie coming out that looks like Cronenberg body horror with a couple Together? I watched it last week. Very, very, very good film. Together was great. Together was great.
Adventures aren't for those who wait. They are for warriors. All dungeons, all the time.
Yeah, Together was a really great film. Highly recommend it. Yeah. It's been out for a bit. Yeah, it's very good. We have League of Legends at home. You guys are so mean. I did watch The Color from Space. That was quite an interesting one, actually. Yeah, it looks like a mobile game, but some people like it. Do I hear a bird?
Find your fellowship this fall.
Hold on. One sec, chat. No, baby, don't bark outside. Bro, cats are so annoying. Holy macaroni and cheese. I hate when, like, you open the door and the cat's so excited to come in. They're like, oh, you've opened the door. Thank you so much. And then they get to the door and they're like, I don't know if I want to come inside. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I want to stay. I'm like, just get in or get out. Gosh. Cats. Freaking cats. Yes, we watched the trailer for Good Boy the other day. Yeah. Looks great. So is there any more games after this, or can I turn it off? I want to watch the new games.
Can discounting find a way to meet protesters' demands? Or will they be forced to close so soon after opening? Stay tuned. Discounting launches August 21st.
Do you think there's anything else?
PC and consoles.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
where's Tier Mama?
Maggie is just ironing something out.
Oh, you ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come onto my stage, you lay your filthy man hands on my script, and now you even try to feed me skimmed milk? How dare you!
You okay? You all good?
Oh, yeah, no. I was just dealing with some riffraff.
Sure, yeah.
I don't think they'll mess with me again.
Just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah, never better. All right, here's the latest on Dual Effects throwback survival horror shooter, Tormented Souls 2.
Oh, hell yeah. Tormented Souls got in feature game show? That's... What's up, Angel? It's here too. Welcome back. Nice to see you again. How are you?
To find help for my little sister, Anna. She does this thing where she draws terrifying images and somehow they become real. But it was all a trap. And now they've taken Anna.
Caroline, are you there?
See that? Did you see that? Dude, they're doing exactly what I said. Oh my god. Oh, that looks great. Oh my god, that looks amazing. What's up, Wolf? Hi, I hope you're doing well. Okay, I can't wait for this. The first one was really janky. This looks great. Win. October 23rd. Mods, mark that, please. This looks amazing. The first one was good, but it was too janky to finish for me.
PC, PlayStation, and Xbox
That looks fantastic. Good job, guys, getting into the game show presentation.
Time again. We've got another world premiere for an action RPG with innovative extraction mechanics.
Sounds amazing. Let's see it.
Make your choice. I am told this stings somewhat. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Rise, Reaper. Prepare yourself. Your initiation begins
Yep.
now.
What? There's a demo for Tormented Souls 2? Also, this looks... Okay, this unironically looks really good.
The gods slain are fraught with danger. For you.
Guys, do you think it's going to be there on Saturday? Do you want to do that first, the 12-hour stream on Saturday? Can we make a schedule together before the stream ends? I need to whip up some stuff in freaking ZBrush. Dude, this looks actually really good.
They struggle in vain.
I'm so excited to look at the Path of Exiles stuff later. This looks great. I'd play this.
I care not what you do to each other, so long as
Too much yap, though.
your and my mission accomplished. You are Legion, an instrument of a larger plan to rebuild my domain.
For any of you guys that are struggling right now in real life, I'm really sorry. I hope that at the very least this is a place of relaxation for a little bit to allow you guys to forget about all the crap going on for just a bit. I think this looks great. This looks good in my opinion.
Gods, Death, and Reapers is launching into early access next year, but you can sign up for the playtest
Okay,
now
while we're
via
watching,
the
I'm going to
game's
make a
Steam
schedule
page.
on top of the screen.
All right. Eyes up, Stealth fans, because we've got gameplay from the next game in the Stick series. So, let's see what that cheeky goblin has been up to.
Can we not make voice actors or people that are presenting do really cringy stuff?
It also happens to be my favorite flavor. And that means I gotta get to it first.
All right.
What the fuck are you doing? Get to see I'm working
I haven't
here?
seen Sticks in a hot minute.
Just try to keep out of sight.
How many of you guys played Sticks? I remember this game being good, right? When are we gonna get another one of those, like, what is it called? The stealth games? Not Solid Snake. The green one. The green one.
Now comes the fun part.
Salt? No. That's the green. No. It's a Splinter Cell. When are we getting another Splinter Cell
I am
game?
Grand Priest Geoffroy, and I have been tasked with recovering what you stole from us.
That doesn't sound good.
Dude, Arvel, I really appreciate the kindness, dude. There's a brand new ASMR that came out last night. I tried to make it really relaxing, and I didn't realize, well, when I was editing it and listening,
And let's
some
keep
of it was
things
like,
moving with a new trailer for Anna 117 Pax Romana,
I was like,
the
crap!
latest installment in the
Also,
legendary
Jack,
City
welcome
Builder
back for
franchise.
29 months. Nice to see you again. How are you doing today? I was so disappointed, bro. I was so disappointed in like listening back to my ASMR because, dude, I thought it was gonna be a banger. I took out all of my ASMR like little like trigger sounds, and I laid them all out. I was like, okay, I really want everyone to relax. Maybe they've been struggling. Maybe they were like having a hard time. And you should have heard the exhaustion and disappointment in my like whole body when I just heard. Crap.
Freedom to govern as you choose, to civilize the land or be changed by it.
What is this? This is another like a base builder, village builder. I watched the whole video and I didn't notice anything like that.
At the local tavern,
no!
With a hearty meal of roast beef and beer. Oh, and their cheese pairs surprisingly well with wine.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love games like this, like the black and white too. But somehow along the line, they really overcomplicated the village building, like God games, and they became too complicated for me. Is that bad? There's so many ones that I've bought that look exactly like black and white, where you build your town and it's too complicated.
Befriend the smiths. Their forges glorious. With copper, tin, and silver.
Like I wanna slowly build a town and save money to like build a base and a place for them to hang out and archers, but there's like so many buttons. I know it's very focused on economy and trading, so this might be too complex. Hi Weez, how you doing? I don't want it to be complex.
Their gods, strange as they seem,
I want to just build a town.
Blesses horses, making carts travel faster over stilted roads. Ken Nunos enriches forests. Learn the ways of their gods, and your rule may go more
A lot of games can't figure out a way to add a sense of progression without adding more. Yes, it's so many. There was even like a survival game that was like that had like mammoths in it. It had a big hand on it. I can't remember. I just visually see it, and I was so excited. But it was like, all right, you've just now arrived on this island, and then there's like 50 buttons, and I was like, but I just was born. I don't know what all this means. What are you saying? I don't understand. Why can't I just kill the thing and then I make a stew, add a fire, and then we learn how the wheel is made? I don't understand.
What happens
after StarCraft 2? My brain got too small. Dude,
can take it from here.
I love Total Warhammer. I admit but that took me years to know how to play mildly decent.
Anno 117 Pax Romana is coming to PC, PlayStation,
and those
and
for base
Xbox
people,
on
you guys
November
make me want to play it just to show that I can figure it
Time
out.
for another future games show tradition, the ones
Moo
to
dang
play
2 hearts.
montage.
Hey,
We are
can you
about
guys
to show you a series
mods,
of great games.
can you keep that in your pocket? Moo dang 2 hearts. If there's anything like Splinter Cell, I want to play it.
If our pitches convince you, you can head on over to the Future Game Show Steam page and dig right in.
Let's kick things off with Aethermancer, a monster-taming roguelite with challenging turn-based combat and
Too mechy. Moo dang. What do you mean kick things off? Okay, so just so you guys know, here's the layout for today. I can't wait. I'm really excited. So the reason why I like watching these whole events with you guys is because we get to pick and choose the horror ones out of the bunch. There's been 3 already, and I'm really excited. I didn't even know that there was a demo for Lost Souls 2, and I'm pretty sure that was the title. I might have butchered that. And then now we've got more things that we can play and we can do together, and I'm so excited. What is Timberborn? Can we write that down, mods? At the end of when we have available moment, I'll be like, mods, what did I tell you to write down? Let's check them out. Tormented Souls 2. That's why I like watching these things with you, and then I put it together, and then we have more things that we can do on stream together, and I'm really excited. Hold on, what are they talking about?
I can attest to the unique comforts of skulking around military bases in a cardboard box. That's just me. Or running away from evil babies and vampire lords and getting called a stupid man. Thanks.
Yeah, that one. Well said, David. But for some, driving a virtual big rig from Finland to Sicily. Idea of heaven, and we just want to say that is totally valid. Yeah, in fact.
So how would you guys like to start the 12-hour?
We think you're going to really love our next trailer.
Do you want to start by watching a movie? Do you want to start by playing Tormented Souls 2? Some slappa horror? Maybe we watch Milk and Cereal for those that haven't seen it. Zed Brush Muro. MJKB92, welcome back for 7 months. Nice to see you again. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for being here with us. I will watch your restaurant collab with Tenma. I gotta hit her up. We should do something again. What else should we do? I feel like that's 12 hours right there. So 12-hour stream schedule.
A trailer full of trailers. Okay. Update your wish lists because SCS Software is bringing Euro Truck Simulator 2 and American
Tormented
Truck
Souls
Simulator
2,
to
some
PlayStation
Sapa Horror,
and
Milk and
Xbox.
Cereal, which is about how long is that chat? Like 1.5 hours.
The War Sales DLC for Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, which will bring a Viking-inspired faction to the game.
I've never played a truck simulator game,
thanks
but I'd
to
probably
Tailworks
try it. Oh,
Entertainment,
tears on
we
my
can
head. I
show
didn't
you
realize
a
I touched
closer
that.
Look at what to expect from this hotly anticipated expansion.
This is around 1 hour.
Peggy 16.
What other things would you guys like to see for the 12-hour? I would love to finish Silver Sculpt. Dude, her and I have been back and forth for quite a bit now. I don't know what happened, but we've just been like hardcore touching base these days, and I'm so happy. Dude, I've missed the bejeez out of her. I think we've both been like on our own life journey, and now that we're like mentally kind of coming at ease, I think like we both went through a similar well, I don't want to speak for Silver, but I think the past 2 years I was definitely on a journey of like prioritizing myself and then getting rid of people in my life that just like made things worse, you know. Like, I think a lot of VTubing always felt like you had to save face and keep people in your life so that there wasn't any drama. But that always entailed like babysitting or making yourself feel bad or put last. And I just don't think that that's important anymore. You can not be friends with people kindly in the same atmosphere. Like, I feel like if we were so forced to be friends with everyone, you know what I mean? And I don't think that that's fair because not everyone gets along with each other. And I feel like oftentimes in content creator world, you really get mistreated and you get kind of taken advantage of and get taken for granted. And oftentimes you can't really out loud tell people in your community who those people are because that's not nice. And you know, everyone, you know, has their downsides and people change over time. But I think now we've kind of, you know, I would say both Silver and I have learned how to protect our space. I think that if you notice a creator not really collabing often or they're kind of quiet, just assume that we've been through the ringer and we're just, you know, protecting our space. So I'm really happy to be touching base again. I miss her and I think she's so freaking sweet. Guys, she has a concert coming up. You better be there. If I don't see each and every one of your names in her concert, I'm gonna be so peeved.
Mount and Blade 2 War Sales launches on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year. What's next, David?
Well, we've got the full gameplay reveal of Wild Blue, a nostalgic
What's
on-rail
Wild Blue?
shooter inspired by Star Fox 64.
Do a barrel roll! Sorry, couldn't help myself.
That takes me back.
Okay, anyway, so back to the 12-hour stream. I wonder if this will be... I don't think this will be 12 hours, in my opinion. Is there anything you guys want to see during the 12-hour that you might really, really enjoy? What would you enjoy? Look, Yuzu's TikTok. Yuzu's going to be talking about PoE 2 as well. Oh, I'm so excited. I love that Yuzu loves PoE 2, bro. I love it. I love Yuzu. Hey, Grease, thank you so much for that, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Dude, I don't think I want to do analog horror. There's just not enough good stuff, unfortunately. We could also do, so after this, we could do some,
That was your first look
like
at gameplay for Wild
horror
Blue,
shorts
which is coming soon to PC.
watch along.
Now let's check in with Windstorm, the legend
I
of
think we should
Hemorrh,
do ZBrush
a
before
horse-riding
this, though.
adventure where you play as a brave courier in 13th century.
This will probably be
Mongolia.
like 3 hours, let's be so real.
Why do we Mongolians never stop writing?
I wonder what else we could play together.
Some days, I believe I know. I ride
I wanted to do some
carry
sort of
out my
hand
duty
cam
as a
stream.
warrior.
A hand cam setup. Because my nails are so cute. I don't know if you know, but my nails are so cute right now.
For hope. I ride to survive.
Okay, well, no one's super coming up with anything else that you guys would like to see for the 12-hour. But the Tormented Soul sounds fun. Just put some slop forward together, which I'm gonna be with you. I think I'm really running out of slop, and I'm tired of slop. The thing is, what was it yesterday? I thought they were gonna be good games, and there was still slop. Like I'm being sloppy mode unintentionally, bro. I think painting another mini might be a little bit too much to set up at my desk.
I ride.
We're gonna see the pretty nails. Oh, let me show you real quick. Hold on. Let me show you.
To hear its songs beyond the horizon. Windstorm, the legend of Hemorrh.
These are my nails right now.
Windstorm, the legend of Hemorrh.
Look at that little bow! These are my nails right now. Look at it.
right,
I got them
base
done
building
yesterday. Yesterday's my day off, and I pampered myself by getting. I went to the trainer yesterday. I went to Pilates the day before. Do my abs chiseled, ready to go. Oh,
adventure.
So excited.
Got a lucrative job.
Yeah, man. I've been hardcore focusing. Like when the stream is done, I step away, bro. I like go exercise. I go eat. I go see Lindsay. It's been pretty good.
Take on a handful of low-risk bounties.
What about Cult of Lamb for 12 hours? I don't think so. I don't think so. What else? I want to do something that like is like fun. Or you're like, frick yeah! I can't wait to tune into that 12-hour. You know what I mean?
Thought distance could bury them. But ghosts don't care how far you ride. And I'm tired of running.
Okay, Ria. I've never heard of Trench Crusade.
Suit up and build your homestead in Bounty Star, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. But while we're still here, let's keep
We could
things
also
moving
do
and check
a
out
like
Toa
horror.
and the Guardians of the
Excuse
Sacred
me.
Tree. This is a mystical anime roguelike where you
Horror
fight to
sculpting.
protect the future of a vibrant village.
Or do you guys want to do like a hot girl sculpting? Okay, hold on.
I'll go.
Remember to stay lit.
What's happening?
I must focus.
Hot. Wait, hot girl horror.
Hope you enjoy pain.
Right by your side.
Time to kick some butt.
This looks good.
I just know that Rayleigh's
Should we
going to love
sculpt?
them.
What should we sculpt?
I'm glad you like it.
Don't worry, I'm with you.
Oh, thrilling.
What's a hot girl that we all think is hot right now? Like anime or video game. What's hot right now?
Toa and Guardians of the Sacred Tree launches on September 19th for PC and consoles. What's next, David?
We've got the release date trailer for Shape of Dreams, a MOBA roguelike fusion where you fight through.
Guys, I'm tired of this. I'm bored. I don't want to watch this anymore. If there's new stuff, we can find it. I still don't know, by the way, how to. Ooh, I'm just gonna pick and choose. Sorry, I'm just gonna pick and choose. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time, and the next maybe about 45 or so minutes. We're going to go over the PoE 2 Act 4. But until then, there's a lot of stuff at Gamescom that I missed yesterday that I am so excited for. So thank you so much, Vidi, putting together all of the trailers. Let's tune in. Dude, sorry, I don't care about like the 50th indie roguelike. I don't want to waste my time, and I'm not going to waste yours. We're here to watch good stuff, to update you on things that you want to see. So let's start. Apparently this is Project Spectrum.
Can you describe the sound in the recording?
Sorry.
Let's go back to the start.
I remember the wind.
This looks amazing. I've never even heard of it.
What the hell happened here?
We got company!
Okay. I like this so far. I don't know about that. Okay, this looks cool. What's up, Mike? Yeah, this looks pretty cool.
The loss is too heavy for you. But sometimes, loss can birth beasts and bury truths. What do you think? What if you are the beast?
The beast?
No, I play this. This is fun as. Okay, it's got cooler. Yeah, this looks, guys, this looks awesome. I am so excited to be watching these things with you guys, dude. Oh, there's so many good things coming out. Okay, cool. All right, I like this. This looks amazing.
Let's go back to the start.
Yep, yep. That looks good. That looks good. All right, let's go back to the... I'm just going to pick and choose what looks good first. That gets my attention. Let's see. Toxic Commando, Ghost. Okay. I am so excited for these. Actually, did we see this gameplay trailer? I'm not sure. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I've seen this already. World of Tanks. Chronos. Horror of Kings. What is that? Okay, so I want to talk about this really quickly. I've been really good at not watching anything involving Silent Hill F. There's so many, like, it's really shoving in your face all the enemies, all the creatures, all the gameplay. I don't want to know about anything. This is the one game that I want to go in completely blind. Completely blind. So, with love, I'm not going to be playing any Silent Hill F things on my stream. I want to be blind. I don't want to know anything. I'm tired of Twitter like shoving in my face gameplay. I don't want to have any expectations. And it's been so impossible with F, and I just don't know why they're showing us so much. I want less is more right now. Someone just asked if I'd play a game for 12 hours. I would love to. I would love to play a game for 12 hours, but I just don't know what game that would be. for me to enjoy playing a game in one sitting for that long, and for you to want to watch, because you have to understand that people are coming in and out of a 12-hour stream, and you'd have to be invested. I'm not doing my server car. So what kind of, let me throw this out for you. What kind of game would you enjoy to watch for 12 hours? Like genuinely, you're like, oh shit, I would pay big money to see her play that. Yep, already played BioShock. Let's see. Okay, so these are the games that look interesting to me. I love Ghost of Tsushima. That was such a good game. The end of the world. Dude, I would love to play Death Stranding. I've only played an hour of it, but I feel like for whatever reason, Death Stranding bored the crap out of people for people watching streamers play it.
Are you going to give me a lie?
This looks beautiful. Oh, this looks so good, dude.
Swordsmith's daughter. I watched that tree burn. How did you escape?
Yeah, for Death Stranding, if you pop in, you're like, I don't know what's happening, and then they leave. You know what I mean?
Thought of killing you.
Would you guys ever want to watch me play The Room? Silent Hill The Room? I think that's
Ruthless spirits.
Most of that's
wandering
acquired
the
taste.
land, driven by vengeance. Sometimes I feel like that is what I am.
Yeah, Clux, exactly. It's like coming into the middle of a movie when you stream Death Stranding. I wonder if there's a randomizer or anything like that. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah. I love the Wukong, bro.
Brother, help me here. You ain't even trying. It's all me.
What about the new Mafia game? Has that game been any good?
Where's the mountain? Hey, you're falling flat, losing again. Drop that coswallop.
Guys, why are they English? What's happening?
Hey. No scolding, no flogging, life spared.
Yeah, talk me through the new Mafia game.
This place, we've got food on our table and...
No swimming. I don't get the joke. God, this looks beautiful. Oh, big boy. Okay, that's really, really well done, Tiger, dude. Wow, look at the way its fur moves. That's the most beautifully done game, Tiger, I've ever seen it in my life. Wow. This is fantastic. Everyone needs a brand new PC for this one. That looks fantastic. All right, new Requiem gameplay trailer coming up. Thanks again for being here and hanging out. I appreciate it.
Hey, hon. Come on. You have been on that thing all day.
Well, if you're gonna work so late.
Get some sleep, eh?
I'm almost done. Just a sec.
It's really coming down hard.
Yay, we love being neurodivergent. Representation. Hell yeah. That's awesome. I know maybe they haven't confirmed or denied, but let's be so real.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
Wrong number.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me. Rude.
I've played Fear and Hunger on stream already.
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Hurry.
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
Shh. We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time.
Oh, okay. Mom! Man, my mom's hot.
Stay close.
Mom, wait!
Man, it just got into the game.
Grace, keep moving.
This looks beautiful. What's that pizza made?
Oh.
Thanks for coming back.
Who's that?
How are you?
Oh, I'm so sorry about the power outage.
What happened?
It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Don't worry.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
Oh, okay. I did not. Okay, I didn't expect that to. Okay, they're just moving on. Moving on.
Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in.
Why did they help this poor man? They just watched him die.
Grace, I promise you, I will explain this all to you one of these days.
I'm sorry. What was that, Mom? Guys, I think we should keep moving.
Please know that you are my hope.
Is she about to die? Mom?
What are you talking about?
Just...
Mom?
I love you.
No.
I love you too.
Okay.
This is a
Mom, I'm scared.
No.
Kill,
we need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff.
We can come back for it later, Grace.
I knew it! Oh, dang it! I knew it! Oh, no! No! Oh, that's so sad. I don't care about that. I don't care about this. I don't care. That's so sad. I knew it. She knew it. I knew it. You knew it. I think we already saw this earlier. No, we didn't. Let the game begin. Oh, stop it. Stop it. I love that there's cats all in this game too. That's pretty cool. Kibby.
Are you glad to see me, friend?
Sorry, I'm watching. Sorry, I was watching TV. Fall asleep. Sorry. Sorry, her eyes were closing. I couldn't help myself. Sorry.
name called.
Ooh! I love centipede type monsters. Guys, this comes out next month. I want you to know that I'm gonna marathon this game. And I'm gonna play it until I can't play it anymore the way I did Silent Hill. I need you guys to know this comes out at the beginning of September. That's in a few weeks. That's a whole ass marathon. That is a whole ass marathon, bro. So please tune in September 5th. I will be here the entirety of that game.
Ageless slumber, the primal flow awakens once more.
It is fate that brought us together.
I don't care. That's it. I think that's it. Oh. Maybe this. The demo. Oh yeah. Okay. God, this looks amazing. BTS hallway. Oh, I love her subtle breathing. What is that? Oh, it's a horse. Oh, that gives me the creeps. Oh gosh, the lighting is phenomenal. Oh, I'm gonna be so spooked playing this game.
Dead.
Yeah, it's the use of sound design that is so good, and like the psychological aspect of it's really important. How long is this gameplay? Third person, giant monster chase, stealth, first person. I'm gonna scroll just a little bit quicker here. It looks really good, dude. Oh, let me go back.
He's dead.
Oh, I want to. We'll watch Kirby Air Ride here in a second.
Infected.
Take it easy, Mr. Sandals. Oh, I hate that. Oh, dude.
What the fuck?
Oh, get up, get up, get up. Okay, if this was me, I would have thrown that straight into the wall and been so screwed and then died. That's what you can look forward to in watching that on this stream. Wow, this looks fantastic. I wish there was a, like, what's a survival horror we could... We've already done The Evil Within 1 and 2. We beat 1 and 2 we just couldn't get through for some reason. We started Silent Hill 3. Could do 4. All the fatal frames are way too slow, unfortunately. Like, I will not be able to keep your guys' attention. I have to jingle keys. I have to have, like, a size F chesticles on my VTuber for you to stick around to watch anything like Fatal Frame, I reckon. I did play Signalis, yeah. I loved doing Alien Isolation. God, I wish I could play that again. I just want to play more survival horror stuff, bud. Aw, Clux.
Oh, not this way.
We played every single Outlast game already. We already played Still Wakes the Deep. Rance, what the heck? You okay, little guy? Soma's way too slow, I reckon, but I've already played and beaten Soma. I've already done System Shock. I've played like 4 streams of Darkwood. God, that sounds amazing. Oh, dude, the lighting effect on her hair is so good. Yes, I think I don't know if you could tell, but we've banned the words "look outside" because everyone and their mom has asked me a trillion times. Yes, I played it. It's like the only thing people know to recommend is "look outside," and I'm yep. I played it. Oh, Jay, don't be sorry. You're all good, dude. I was just explaining why your message didn't go through. You're good. You're totally fine. Don't even worry about it. I don't know. I didn't have fun with it. And if I didn't have fun, I don't know if you guys would have fun. I wouldn't mind finding some indie games that felt like this kind of gameplay. We've already done Fear and Hunger. Is there a new Broken Lore game out? No, we haven't done Deadly Premonition. We were going to do... What was it? Fahrenheit. What's up, Raiders? Welcome on in, Detective. How you doing today? Yes, I played Devotion twice on this channel, actually. Yep. I don't know if you were here maybe 30 seconds ago, but we played about 3... I think we almost did like, what was it, like an 8-hour stream one time of Darkwood. I really enjoyed it. So Mox, welcome back for 13 months. How you doing today? Is today the 12-hour stream? No. Darkwood was so good. I really enjoyed Darkwood a lot. It was a very, very fun time with you guys. Yeah, dude, we did a handful of streams for Darkwood. Man, that looks amazing. You know what? You know what we should do? Well, I wanted to maybe set up the VR Resident Evil 7 for the 12-hour, but maybe we do that outside of the 12-hour, I think. We'll do that when we come back from the 12-hour. Wait, I'm stupid. I was there. No, I would never play Pathologic on stream. You couldn't pay me to do that. We've already done VR Alien Isolation. Yeah, I would imagine the VR might be too exhausting for 12-hour. I might be too tired to do like anything else, unfortunately. Yep, did the Amnesia games. We did all the DLCs for Alien Isolation. Whoa! Is that our mom? Okay, this would make me pee my pants playing this game. Tyrion, stop it. Tyrion, stop.
Sir.
What is your deal, dude? Yeah, not even Tui like that. What the hell? Is he good? Did he have a stroke? Tyrion's never done that before. Did his computer break? I sat on my phone. Oh my god. Tui, stop. You sat on your phone? Okay, I was like, there's no way that Tyrion... There's nothing on the screen that evoked that response.
Grace
Man has a dedicated lol button on his phone.
My office.
That's funny.
Coming.
Have you ever played Glance Through the Window from the Inside? I've never heard of that. What is that? I actually haven't played the Huntsman Spider game yet. Is it good? My little toes.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that
Little
for now.
guy.
We found another body.
Why are we watching this?
One that.
Okay, yikes. I get. Okay, we don't have to. Like, we don't. Okay, well, we stop it. I mean, that one guy just. Wow. Wow, okay. No, I want to watch this. Well, I mean, that one guy. I mean, wow.
Exhibits the same pathology.
No, I mean, I muted my Twitch for a second. See, but then that's why you gotta
I need a good
go, hey, I
technical
muted my
analysis
Twitch for a second. Why are we watching this?
Okay.
Context is
your
key
eyes
when
on the crime
communicating
scene.
online.
The Renwood Hotel. I know.
I want a long form game, bro. She's very pretty, huh?
Alyssa died 8 years
And
ago.
Toast's ears are cold.
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Yeah, Nikkei's doing a Resident Evil collab. Looks kind of cool, honestly.
Grace.
She's so wet. Sintai, do horror games still freak you out? 100% yes. They still get me every time.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Stay away from that!
This looks so good, guys. Oh, I cannot wait. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. There was also some Kirby stuff. We have about 15 minutes before we watch the PoE 2 stuff. Oh gosh, Air Raiders. I mean, it's 47 minutes. Okay, what is it? Let's see. I love Kirby, by the way. I love Kirby.
Like shooting stars in the sky, we'll break through,
Wait.
knowing we've finally reached on the way to dream.
What a great stream day, dude. Holy cow, macaroni and cheese. There's so many new things coming out.
いやー、ゲーム作りってなんでこんなに大変なんでしょうね。挨拶、桜井和弘です。こんにちは。
Hello。
任天堂ゲームキューブでリリースされていた前作カービィのエアライドから実に22年ぶりの復活となったカービィのエアライダー。早速ですが、なぜカービィのエアライダーという名前に変わったのという質問にお答えしますが、 今回はライダーが選べるからです。
No, don't bite me, bro. I'm just sitting here. Relax. Okay, I'm excited for this. Routine. Okay. Okay, I'll check it out. So is this like a Mario Kart but with Kirby? Because I'm down for that. Oh, it's car combat. Wait, I'm gonna... Guys, why is this almost an hour? This is an hour's worth of Kirby. That's crazy cool. Like Twisted Metal? Question mark? It's like
エア
racing,
ライ
but
ドでは
much, much
周
more.
回数などのルールを設定できるのですが、その中にはゲーム速度をスローにする項目があります。これは初心者の方にうってつけ。今作は前作より平均巡航速度が少し上がっていますから、ゲームスピードが速いと思ったらお試しください。エアライドは通常マシンを壊せることはないのですが、
Okay, well then that's Kirby Air Riders for you, everyone.
はあ、いろんな競技種があるんで、スピード競技に入
Okay,
る
I'm
の
gonna
も
watch
あ
one
り
more
で。
trailer here that we've missed. What was it called? Oh, so what's Cinder City? Routine is what we're looking for. Oh, Valor Mortis? What is that? Hold on. Swords of Legends, Routine. A Silk Song. Hold on, I think I scrolled past some that I didn't mean to. Wait, there's like way more than I realized. Oh, because I was scrolled down. Okay, that's my bad. What's this? Okay, I'm intrigued already. This looks awesome. What is this? Okay. It sounds good. Wow. I'd play this no problem. Okay, what? This looks amazing. I do not know what this is. I have never heard of it or never seen it. So 3 welcome back for 21 months. How are we doing, man? Oh, ew. Wow. Okay. This looks fantastic. Oh my god. Yeah, this looks phenomenal. Okay, this looks freaking fantastico. All right. So, we got about 10 minutes, but what I'm going to do really quickly, I'm going to just swap on over really fast to just be sure I can get some things sorted here. I'm going to go get the get the stuff for PoE. I lost it. I had a tab open and then my computer reset. So I gotta fix that real quick. Quick start. Quick smart. How many of you guys play PoE? How many of you guys play PoE? Genuinely. PoE. Yeah. Path of Exile. Path of Exile. Not me. Okay, you gotta tell me why not. Bro, I am so excited. Oops. Bro, I am so excited for Act 4. I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. Watching all the updates live now. Path of Exile. One sec. Hell yeah. All right, I'm gonna post this really quickly. Let's see, I'm gonna change my title really fast. Dude, I love that Yuzu is also watching this. I'll tell you more about what we're doing with Path of Exile here in a second. Huge PoE 2 news. Act 4. Yippee! Oh my god, I'm so excited, dude. PoE 2. Here we go. I'm gonna switch back to just chatting, I reckon. Do I stay in special events? What do y'all think? Oh yeah, there's drops available. Hold on. I need to turn on drops. Dude, guys, I freaking love drops. Oh my god, hold on. There's gonna be drops for watching the Path of Exile Act 4 reveal, and I didn't even know that till right now. Hold on, I don't even know how to turn on drops. One sec. Viewer rewards drops. Do we have to put it on Path of Exile 2? Like, how do we make drops work? Is that how that I put us in category? Oh, thank you so much. Cool. Dude, awesome. There's drops for this? Frick yeah! Dude, yes. I'm so excited. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. Wait, let me just double check this real quick. Okay, we got like 5 minutes. I'm gonna watch one more trailer. Welcome back, everyone. If you don't know, okay. I want to just say this really quickly. I've loved Path of Exile for many years. I love Path and I love Grandier games, and it's kind of a funny turnaround that now to this segment. It's like an hour and a half, but I got sponsored to watch this, and I was already gonna watch it with you guys on my stream. So yes, you get PoE 2 drops from watching the stream. My internet's a bit slow? No, it's not. What are you talking about? I just think that it's so freaking cool that I get to be sponsored for doing something I was going to do. Is it behind? Is this not right? What do you mean? It's like getting paid to eat. I know, right? Freaking I know. Okay, let's be sure that everything's correct. We got the sponsor thing, PoE 2. We got the timer. We got the yippee. Okay. The sponsor Path of Exile saved my family. What's up, crazy? Welcome on in. How you doing today? Welcome back for 21 months. Dude, I'm stoked. Can we watch a trailer in this time, though? Hold on. Another Mortis. Routine. Yep, we can. All right, let's do it. Let's do this. Routine. I want to see what this is. What is this? This looks awesome. Okay, this looks phenomenal. Excuse me? Oh, this looks so good. I love the kind of like filter on top of it. Take it easy, Michael. Dude, have a good lunch, man. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Appreciate it. Take it easy, my guy. Dude, I'm gonna be real with you. It seems like 4 is eating good the next few, like this year, next year. Yeah, this looks amazing, dude. This looks freaking great. Routine, it's like, I think these are the kinds of trailers that I like a lot. They didn't really show too much and the atmosphere was like perfect. Yeah, I really like that. Let's see, we did routine. I want to watch this. I want to watch this. We watched this. We watched this. Slop, slop, slop. We got about 1 minute, 40 seconds. That's me. Capcom.
To think something like this was right under the city.
I'm so glad we're getting more of these kinds of games, dude. I love these kinds of games.
Be careful.
Hello. Righteous. And after
that looks amazing. Oh, I love that.
Put him through too. Were you feeling left out?
Oh, that looks amazing.
Show you something
oh,
to
that looks
cheer
good.
you.
Ooh. I want more games like this to play with you guys.
New is controlling this lightning.
How do we feel about playing the DLC for Lies of P? I haven't done that yet. Oh god, that was great too. Oh gosh, this all looks fantastic. This is called Onimusha Way of the Sword.
Sorry. Anyway, do enjoy.
Okay, guys, I'm so glad we did this today because there is so much coming out that I was behind on. There is a lot. Also, Toit! Hi! Happy anniversary! Welcome on in. Welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. I do appreciate that a lot.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers from Grinding
What's
Gear
up, Jonathan?
Games, and welcome to GGG Live. Today we're going to show you an exclusive reveal of what's coming next for Path of Exile 2.
Oh, I'm
Glitch
so
drops
excited.
are enabled on today's live stream, so you'll be able to claim your Sun Priest's
Last
Incineration
time there
rare
was like
finisher
blood
effect by
hands that you
following
could
the
claim from
instructions
one
below.
of these events, and I didn't
Now
get
that out
it,
of
so
the
I'm
way,
glad we're doing
let's
this today.
get started. It's time to give you a teaser of what's coming in Path of Exile 2, the Third Edict.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that I get to be excited and be paid for it. I'm sorry. I know that's bad. I'm sorry. Oh, but it's so cool.
I have
sorry.
called you
sorry.
here to save our people, to save our way. Over the ages, we have known pain like no other, but we endured, and we became mighty. Now, outsiders dishonor our shores, and we have stood by, doing nothing.
It looks very moody.
Hear my voice,
Yes!
ancestors.
Okay,
Show
sorry.
us
I got
your
so excited.
strength. Show us the
Culture,
true
culture,
way.
culture. New Zealand culture.
I understand.
Oh, this looks great. Oh, what is that? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, this all looks so good. I love the boss fights in PoE 2. Oh, what are all these? Oh, this looks so good. Oh, that enemy looks so good. Oh, that boss looks so good. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait.
The true Makura Makoi will rise.
Oh my god, I'm unironically so freaking hyped. I'm gonna play the heck out of this. Oh. Dude, I beat the entirety or most of PoE 2 like within a week. We get to hop back on our guild. Oh god. Is that Haka? What? And introducing what? Say druid. Say druid again. Please say druid, please. What does that mean? I hope you'll find a partner who's just as excited as you are about PoE. You two would be glorious together.
Now, as you can
that
see,
should be one of my
there's a lot
checklists.
going
Hey, do you
on.
like PoE?
We have a lot to reveal today.
Because I get so excited.
We'll start by going over Act 4, the next chapter in the Path of Exile 2 storyline. But that's not all. There's also 3 new interlude acts to get you to endgame, which means we're removing cruel difficulty too. After that, we'll be going through the massive changes to characters. I'm super excited to show you how I've overhauled the entire support gem system,
Did you
added
say
new skills,
how
and
I've
yes,
overhauled?
there are buffs.
Is that what he just said?
Next, we'll go over the Rise of the Abyssal, this season's exclusive league mechanic, and talk about the new rewards, crafting systems, areas, and bosses that it adds. After that, it's on to changes we're making to the endgame. Then it's time to talk about items, crafting, and oh yeah, trade. That's going to be a big one. We'll then go over our new supporter packs and finish up with
None
a
of this
live
is even
Q&A
alive right
session
now. I'm so
where
excited.
Ziggy D will ask Path of Exile 2's game directors, myself and Mark, your questions from Twitch chat. And after that, at 4 p.m. Pacific, patch notes. They're not quite complete, but they should give you some nice details to chew on. We've got a lot to cover today. But first, another announcement.
Guys!
When the third edict launches on the 29th, we'll be having a free weekend for Path of Exile 2.
I'm not following, sorry.
That's right. Path of Exile 2 will be free for the first time without requiring an early access key.
Oh, shoot!
The free weekend will end on September the 1st, so you'll have plenty of time to give the game a try.
Wait.
All right. Let's get started with Act 4.
Wait, this launches...
The story continues from the end of Act 3. Doryani has agreed to help you find an ancient weapon that can be used against corruption, the instrument of the Third Edict. The weapon was broken in ages past, but he believes that the pieces may be found in the Karui archipelago, the
I have
home
no
of the
idea how many
Karui
people
tribes.
actually like this game.
You will need to journey to Kingsmarch, hire a ship, and set sail. When you open the map, you can choose to sail anywhere you like. Act 4 is completely non-linear, and you can visit the islands in any order you choose.
This sounds like
Will
Modi.
you visit the pristine beaches of Whakapanu Island? The Karui whisper of a curse that afflicts all who travel there. Perhaps it's related to the weapon you
I
seek.
love that there's New Zealand culture in PoE, dude. I love it.
Or maybe you will visit the volcanic shores of the Isle of Kin. The Kin have been more restless recently, mining for sulfite and driven by some dark force.
Oh my god, I love
Perhaps
him.
you will choose to consult with one of the local Karui tribes. Their ancient wisdom could hold clues to finding the Third Edict. No matter where you choose to go, you will fight dangerous beasts, find fabulous treasures.
Guys, I'm going to be playing it for all the free weekend, I hope. And we can play it together.
And battle incredible bosses.
Unless it's just PoE in general. I want to play Act 4 the second it drops. Yeah, this looks awesome.
There are 8 islands to discover, each teeming with its own flora and fauna. Act 4 contains over 100 new monster types, 16 new areas, 12 new bosses, and plenty of other interesting encounters. There's a huge amount to show, but we're not going to spoil too much here. We want to give you a chance to discover it all for yourself. What happens after Act 4? Well, until now you had to repeat the entire campaign again before you could face the endgame. But after adding Act 4, the game is far too long to make you do that. We needed something else to do in between the end of Act 4 and the endgame. So what else could we do? Add 3 new mini-acts, of course, and we're calling them the interludes.
What?
The interludes are a set of 3 temporary side stories that will be included in the game until Act 5 is released, that will take you to level 65 where the endgame can begin. The first interlude sends you on a journey back to Ogham. Renly has been leading the efforts to rebuild Ogham Village after the defeat of Count Geonor, but there's a new danger afoot. The nearby town of Holton is surrounded by an impenetrable darkness, and each night the corrupted townfolk emerge to raid the local farmlands. You'll discover new areas and new bosses. You'll need to find your way through the darkness, uncover the source of corruption.
Oh, wow.
Soon you will serve our master.
And defeat
Wow.
Yes, I shall dance with their corpse.
it. And that's just the first interlude. The second interlude will have you return to the Vasteri Desert, where Asala has been given a sacred duty. When the skies align, the gifting of water requires a chosen Sekima to meet with the Selkari, guardians of the sacred water, but they're nowhere to be found. You will need to track down the Selkari, find those responsible for disrupting the gifting, fight even more new bosses,
Oh, wow.
discover the secrets of the ancient ritual, discover new
Kieran,
locations,
what are you doing?
and ultimately help Asala carry out her sacred duty. Now for Interlude 3. As Royal Thaumaturge of the Vaal, Doyani had plans within plans to save his people from the cataclysm perpetuated by Atzeri's lust for power.
Do you think PoE is even fun
One
to stream?
such plan involved
I like
sealing a
PoE
group
so
of
much
willing
that that's
Vaal
one game
deep
I
in the
don't
Great
care.
Mountain Vault near the home of the Esmeri,
And I was
deep
so
enough to survive
nervous
the cataclysm.
to because I got a sponsor
Even
to
though
play
thousands
PoE
of
the
years
first
have
time
passed,
ever.
he
And
believes
I
that
always
their
play
descendants
PoE
may
on
still
my own
live
offline,
and may be key to defeating
and
the
it
beast.
ended up being such a banger
The journey
weekend.
up the
I played
mountain
like
will
3 or
be
4 days in a row. And it
New
was the
foes
most fun I've
stand in
had in a
your
long
way.
time. Also, Dark Lord, welcome on in. How
And
you
the
doing
further
today?
up the
I hope you
mountain
had a
you
good
venture,
stream.
the
How you
colder it
doing?
will
How you
become.
doing?
Explore caves of ice and enter the vault itself. Who can say what you will find within?
Excuse me.
The interludes are 6 to 7 areas each and generally include 4 boss fights as well. When you put that together with Act 4, that adds up to 35 new areas in the campaign and 24 new bosses. It's worth making clear that the interludes are temporary. When Act 5 and 6 are added, the interludes will be going away. These are side stories after all.
Hey,
But
man,
don't
thank
worry,
you so
the
much.
bosses and areas that make up the interlude are all part of the endgame. We're not just going to throw them away. And with that, we don't need cruel difficulty anymore. We do know that it was a pretty big chore to have to play through the campaign multiple times on each character. And this was a
Yep,
huge
thank
reason
you.
that the campaign could feel like a bit of a slog when playing through again. But we do
Yes.
also have another new feature to address that particular concern as well. So let's talk about sprinting. In 030, when you hold down the dodge roll button, your character will go into a sprint after they finish the roll. This is available on all character classes, and there's no limitation on how long you can sprint for.
Oh,
The primary
my
purpose
God,
of this
it
feature is to make
feels
navigating
so
areas faster when out of
good.
combat. Because of that, if you do take a hit while sprinting, you'll fall to the ground. The best idea is to use a skill when you see monsters. That'll break you out of the sprint so you can engage with no danger. If you do need to run away from monsters, just hold spacebar.
Do you guys remember
You
when
won't
we
be
did
vulnerable
PoE
during the
2
roll,
and we
you're
did
faster while sprinting than
the
basically any monster in the
voices
game,
and sounds
allowing
on
you to
drop,
retreat
and
from
it was
combat.
Yuzu. Like something
Sprint
about
is a pretty
butthole.
significant change to PoE 2's gameplay. What I like most about it is that
Sorry,
we can accelerate
sorry.
the pace of the game
Sorry,
for those who
grinding
want
your
that,
games.
without having to compromise on PoE
And then
2's
when
more
Jen's
visceral
dropped, it was
combat
like,
systems. Okay, so that's the new extensions to
I'm
the
back
campaign.
my asshole.
But there's a whole giant league to play through as well. I'll leave that to Mark to talk about later. And that's because what I want to talk about now is the new stuff for your characters. And probably one of the biggest new systems here is with the support gems. Now, support gems are one of the most interesting elements to creating a build. They're what enables so many interesting mechanics and different ways to play. But PoE 2's support gem system has just never been quite right. One of the major issues is the limitation of only having one support gem of each type on your character. We didn't want builds to just become using the same 5 most powerful supports in every skill. The problem with this design, though, is that it's actually working against using multiple skills in your build. If you can only use each support gem on one skill, it means that you're encouraged to go all in on that one ability. And we want to encourage you to combo your abilities, something needed to change. So with that in mind, we've removed the restriction of having one of each support gem per character. You can now use as many copies as you like.
Hello?
This should drastically increase the amount of possible builds and increase the amount of skill diversity.
I'm dying. I'm excited. What? That's actually huge.
There are a lot of potential builds that suffered from the previous restriction. For example, a poison build previously couldn't add poison to more than one skill. They couldn't use stacking poison on more than one skill either. This severely limited your ability to combo with anything outside of the specifically designed poison archetype, but now you can.
Dude!
Many utility skills previously couldn't scale to endgame, because the supports that would make them scale were more useful to use on other skills. You would never speed up killing Palm with martial tempo, when you would much rather use it on your primary skill instead. There are more examples like this all over the place.
Whoa, doesn't understand. Thanks for being here, Birdman.
In addition to that, though, we thought there wasn't enough feeling of progression in the supports as you went through the game. There were only 3 tiers of supports, and many of the most important ones were given out at Tier 1. Also, there were no strict upgrades, meaning that upgrading supports when you ran out of sockets required quite a lot of thinking. In order to solve these issues, we now also have multiple levels of many supports as you go through the game.
Okay.
For example, double barrel support gives you an extra bolt, but at the cost of 30% less reload speed. At Tier 2, the penalty gets lowered to 20%. But then at Tier 3, the support gem gets something new. It now reloads automatically when you heavy stun an enemy. In some cases, the highest tiers might work a little differently, and you'll have to decide if you like the upgrade or not, depending on your build. For example, rapid casting. The first couple of levels gives 15, then 20% increased cast speed. But then at Tier 3, it changes to a new approach. For each different spell you cast in the last 8 seconds, you get 10% increased cast speed, which could be a pretty big bonus if you use a lot of different spells. So that's pretty good for upgrades through the campaign, but we wanted to add a little more spice to the endgame for supports too. And that's where our new system, lineage supports, comes in.
Okay.
You can think of these like unique items, but for supports. There are supports that are only available at endgame, but they're much more powerful.
Can we do Spectres yet, by the way?
Like Ratha's Assault. It's an upgraded version of Double Barrel that reloads your skill as you dodge roll, as well as increasing the number of bolts it can hold. But it does mean that it's the only way you can reload the skill now. Now, unlike regular supports, you can't find these through the uncut support gem. Just like unique items, many of these can be found from specific bosses. And there's a ton in the regular drop pool too.
I
Some
think
of
I
them are
didn't
fairly
do
rare.
much of the last league.
Others fairly common. Some of them are build defining. Others are just straight up power upgrades. All in all, there's around 40 lineage supports being added throughout the endgame. So there's a lot of power to find out there.
Layna Pewee, yes.
Now,
I'm so
the new
excited.
support gems are certainly going to open up a lot of builds, but of course we have a huge range of improvements to individual character classes as well. As well as adding new skills, we had a
What's
big
up,
focus on
Renegade?
buffing
Welcome,
existing
thanks for joining
skills
the
so that they can
community.
scale well
How you
into the
doing today?
endgame. There's a huge amount to cover here, so we're not going to discuss everything. We're just going to quick fire through some of the coolest changes. We wanted to make cold a more useful element on the Ranger, so we've expanded the cold tools available. As well as increasing its range, Escape Shot now creates fragments of ice whenever it hits the ground. These fragments explode after a short time, making the skill better for killing groups of enemies. But not only that, we added an ice fragment support that creates more of them when
I've never
killing
been
frozen
huge on the
enemies.
Ranger, but that's cool.
And a new buff skill called Ice Tip Arrows that
I
allows
just
all
like
your
the
arrows to
Bone
create ice
Boys,
fragments.
and the popcorn build is still my build.
This already gives Claire to Rangers wanting to use ice. But to take further advantage of the ice fragments, Freezing Salvo has been upgraded to shoot additional cold arrows towards every fragment, giving you a nuke-like ability.
Okay.
We've also modified
The
Snipe
bell
to
was- the
consume
bell was
frozen
great.
from
The
enemies,
bell was
dealing a
great.
huge amount more damage, giving you a nice ice single target option. And something you might notice about this is that the bonus is a lot higher against bosses. This is actually a change you'll see throughout the entire game. Since it's a lot harder to freeze a boss, you should get a bigger reward for it.
Okay, fair.
Another theme you'll see throughout the game is making movement feel better. Toxic Growth is a skill that was pretty cool, but a bit annoying to use with the jump that it had. Now Toxic Growth is a range skill, so you can spam it more easily.
Okay, love spam.
And we've also
What
added a
video
new
is
poison
this?
skill while we were at it,
PoE2.
called
It's
Toxic
on their
Domain.
Twitch channel right now.
It creates a small area around you that
I
makes
went
all
through
your
its last
attacks
update
create
and
toxic
didn't do
growth
anything as
pustules
mobs were dying by
that attach to
themselves.
monsters.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Another skill that was annoying to use was
PoE2 is
electrocuting
getting an
arrow.
update. Act
It's now
4
just a
is
regular
coming
arrow,
out.
making it easier to use.
New like in betweens
But it also
after
means you
beat-
can support
beat
it
Act
with projectile
4,
supports.
and
And it now also has area of effect,
new
making
buffs,
it a tool
new
for
game
more than just
updates.
single target, and allowing it to
Support
scale
gen's got
into
a
the end
complete
game.
revamp.
We also added a new spirit reservation called Mirage Archer. This is a meta skill that allows you to create shadowy clones of yourself to use a skill of your choice.
Oh, fun.
Of course, one of the other big problems the Ranger had was survivability.
Yes.
Evasion was the weakest of the 3 defenses, and we wanted to change that.
Oh, I agree. Yep, it was.
Currently, evasion doesn't evade all types of hits in the game, so you're still vulnerable to things like slams or unblockable attacks. To make evasion characters more tanky, we're adding a new mechanic called Deflect. Unlike evasion, Deflect works on everything, and if you successfully deflect a hit, you take 40% less damage.
Oh,
Items can now give you a mod that gives you some amount of deflection based on your evasion. And there's a bunch of it available on the passive tree too.
Oh, nice.
Deflection is rolled in addition to evasion, so this is an upgrade for regular hits too. And unlike evasion, there's no maximum chance. You can reach 100% deflect against all hits if you spec into it enough. Of course, this is a buff that helps all Dex characters, so the Mercenary and the Monk, but especially the Huntress, are seeing big defense boosts from this as well. Speaking of defensive mechanics, let's talk about block and parry. Now, one of the big concerns on the release of the Huntress was parry feeling unreliable.
Oh, 100%.
One of the big reasons for this is there's a lot of hits that are not blockable, and thus not parryable either. So a huge balance change we're making is that now everything is blockable, except for specifically unblockable red flash skills that bosses use.
Okay.
This makes parry much more reliable. And not only that, but to make block and parry nicer to use, you now also move faster than before while using these abilities. This is a massive buff to passive block as well. So to counter that, we did have to lower the max passive block a bit, but overall you should feel much safer.
Still not gonna use it. Aww.
Fire skills on the warrior were not really cutting the mustard, so we decided we needed to upgrade a bunch of them, but also add some more as well. Let's start with a buff.
Guys,
Volcanic Fissure now branches into multiple fissures, giving it much more clearing potential.
Toast is in my arms, and I moved my hand to get my water, and he reached
We've also
out
added
to my
a new skill
arm and
called
grabbed
Forge
it back.
Hammer. This skill throws a molten hammer that does a slam at a distance.
See if I can take a photo.
You can recall the hammer back by using the skill again if you like.
I almost called him
But the cooler thing to do is to use a war cry near it. Using a war cry makes the hammer explode, making a bunch of volcanic fissures around. Volcanic fissures re-trigger when you slam them, so it's a great skill to make a flaming arena to fight a boss. We also buffed Perfect Strike to have much larger area of effect, and changed Molten Blast to not always force you to move forward. Trust me, it feels a lot better to use now. The skill now has massively boosted chance to ignite monsters as well. And you're going to want to ignite monsters due to a new glory skill called Ancestral Cry. Ancestral Cry charges up with glory by igniting monsters, invoking King Kaum's favor. After you do, use it to channel Kaum's ancestral power. Every attack will be ancestrally boosted with fire. Your very steps will explode, triggering volcanic fissures, and molten balls will erupt from your attacks.
Yeah, he reached out and
Warrior
was like,
shield
please,
skills were another
come
area
back.
we wanted to improve. Now that we've got Sprint, we actually don't need to have a cooldown on shield charge anymore. It now also does more damage the further away you are when you use it. Shield Wall got significantly upgraded AoE. Also, you can shield charge right through it to trigger all the walls. We also added a new shield war cry.
I want to see more
Fortifying
about
Cry
the,
gives you a defensive buff, but it also builds up
necromancer.
charge on your shield that empowers your other shield skills.
Well, I want to see more
And
of
Magma
that.
Barrier now doesn't require timing in order to use. Just wait for your shield to charge up and
No,
block.
so I had my audio mods on the whole time, but then when
Seismic
the new
Cry now
league
stuns
came
enemies
out,
that are primed for
it
stun.
changed. But you better believe, hey, Grinding Your Games, if you
And we
sponsor
changed
me,
the Sunder
please
interaction with
do
Armor
for
Break.
when
It now
Act
also
4
gives a
comes
Sundered
out.
Armor
I'm-
debuff
yep,
that makes enemies take
I'm
40%
gonna
extra
put
physical
the
damage.
on.
Great for bosses.
It just is what it is. Grinding
Ancestral
Your Games,
Warrior
it is what
Totem's
it
undergone
is.
some pretty significant changes too. We wanted the skill to feel more like using an ultimate. That summoning an ancestor to fight for you was a big deal. So we've changed this totem to require 3 endurance charges to summon, and massively buffed its damage. It also now scales your weapon damage too.
Yeah, they know what they signed up for.
Since there's no limit anymore, if you build around generating endurance charges, you can summon an entire forest of totems. In order to make that easier, we added some new
Maybe
sources
Yuzu
of
and I will
endurance
just play through
charges.
Act 4 together.
There's now a support to make Perfect Strike generate charges, and a support for generating endurance charges from heavy stuns as well. Speaking of totems, we wanted to upgrade the Warbreaker. Among the other changes we've made to this class, Answered Call now gives an extra totem, and the spirits have just been generally buffed in many ways.
Man, I'm
Use it with your
everything that goes
limitless
so much.
ancestral warrior forest to make an army of Karui that would make Tugahama proud.
They let you change the sound files, so they probably expected that.
We've also
hell
merged
yeah.
the Great Wolf Howl and Warcaller's Bellow support, so that you can get all the benefits with 1 point. And Encased in Jade no longer removes the Jade when getting hit, making it a much better defense. Next up, let's talk about accuracy. Accuracy was always intended to be something that warriors didn't need to care about very much so long as they're in close combat. But unfortunately, that's not currently the case.
Oh.
This was particularly annoying with skills like Bone Shatter, which you certainly don't want to mess with. So we significantly buffed your chance to hit at close ranges when you don't have much accuracy. Warriors shouldn't require any accuracy investment in order to hit with close range attacks now. We also wanted to improve armor. Now, one of the major weaknesses of armor is the inability to defend against elemental damage. In order to mitigate this, we're adding a lot more of the stat that allows your armor to defend against elemental damage. It's now available on items and in a lot more places on the passive tree. One of the most important improvements we've made in 030 is to declunk the action and flow of shooting crossbows. You can now reload crossbows without any movement penalty. But not only that, all skills that can be used while moving now slow you for a shorter amount of time. This change benefits everyone, not just crossbow skills. With both of these changes put together, the run and gun playstyle feels much better. It's hard to explain how important this change is for the feel of the class. The Mercenary is also a good chance to talk about how we're rebalancing to make comboing skills much better.
Yeah, a lot of
Take
people
Shock,
were
for example. It buffs damage
dissatisfied
and
with the
lasts 4
last
seconds
league,
right
so
now.
I'm really glad that we're
But
watching
that doesn't
this
really
today.
give you
I
enough
think it'll
time to take
reconvince
advantage of
people
it.
to come back.
If you're going to
I
add a
think.
lightning skill into a build that otherwise wouldn't use one, we need to make mechanics like this much better. So we've increased shock duration on monsters to last 8 seconds. And skills like Plasma Blast, which are intended to be good at shocking enemies, now increase the
thank
damage
God,
bonus by a
dude.
lot more. You'll find changes like this all around the game. Chill now lasts 8 seconds, giving you more of a reason to weave in cold damage. Freezing skills are better at freezing. Burning skills need to cause burns that last longer. But making skills like Permafrost Bolts and Incendiary Shot double down on how they're supposed to be used, it makes using them in your build alongside other skills much more likely.
Okay, cool. I hated using this class.
We're also making sure to buff specific combos too. The freeze explosions from frag rounds now chain to nearby enemies.
Nah,
And
Jamie,
using
it's
high
okay. You got
velocity
a
rounds
big
with
crew
armor
here
break
that
will
will
now
play with
fragment
you.
the opponent's armor.
Whoever, welcome
This
on
causes
in.
monsters
How's
to
it
take a
going? And
portion of
November,
high
welcome
velocity
back
rounds
for
damage with
27
every
months.
subsequent hit.
Thanks for
even
coming
tiny
back. I really
pellets.
appreciate it.
So that means following with a shotgun blast is way more effective. Now there's a lot more buffs to crossbow skills, but for now I'm just going to talk about the new one we added, the Mortar Cannon. This one lets you socket any grenade skill, and using it will summon a cannon which loads and then fires the grenade you choose.
Yo, what? That's wild.
Another issue on the Mercenary were banners. They were just not very good, so we're doing a big
Dude,
upgrade to
Mercenary
them.
was the worst
They now
in my
last
opinion.
longer, don't disappear when moving out of them, and we removed the Valor mechanic. They now just give a much more consistent and stronger buff, and you can use them when you get enough glory.
That's awesome.
On which, one of the main focuses was making various minion types more useful to use together.
That's me.
Melee minions in particular were just not that great compared to ranged ones.
I know,
As a starting
yeah.
point, we just straight up removed the requirement for minions to have accuracy. Attack minions now always hit, which makes them way better.
Uh-oh.
Brutes got some good numeric buffs, but we also added a new command skill where they do a war cry that intimidates enemies and detonates any frozen monsters and allies around you in a big cold explode.
Rad.
We've also changed the Frost Mage's command skill to an ability that adds ice armor to your other minions, adding a layer of defense.
Okay, cool.
And it makes them deal cold damage back to the attacker as well. The ice armor also makes the minion count as frozen, so the Brute's war cry can detonate them too.
Okay, cool.
Unearth was changed to work on corpses of your dead skeletons, allowing you to summon the minions more easily in boss fights. And they also got a new jump ability, allowing them to get into combat faster. Ray's Spectre was also feeling pretty weak for the spirit cost they have. To be honest, we were a little afraid of these when we first balanced them. We've both decreased the spirit cost for a large range of monsters, and have significantly increased Spectre damage too. They should feel a lot more impactful.
Uh-huh.
There's also a lot of new spellcaster weapons with newer cult skills. But I'll just talk about one of them that I thought was particularly cool.
Okay.
The Reaping Staff is actually a wicked scythe that gives you a new ability called Reap. When an enemy is low in life, you can dash forward and rake enemies with the scythe to cull them instantly, healing you.
Okay, that's very cool. Oh,
You can also inflict critical weakness on enemies too. Now, there's a lot of balance changes in the Witcher's Ascendancy classes, but I'll just talk about 2 of them for now. On the Blood Mage, you were previously required to spend your first points on Sanguimancy, which really was supposed to be the downside for being able to access the powerful abilities on the rest of the class. In order to make picking the Blood Mage a better early option, we've made Sanguimancy free, unlocking the power of the rest of the class immediately.
Okay.
On the Infernalist, the Demon form wasn't something people were really using because you lost your weapon stats while transformed.
Exactly,
Well, you no longer do, so it's a much better option now.
Hello?
On the Monk, the wind skills needed a big upgrade for sure.
Hello? Did everyone just hear that?
Did everyone just hear that? If you use the skill multiple times in a row. So you can keep the effect of all your skills throwing up wind much more easily.
Okay, you guys
Wind
like
Blast
Monk, I
had
know.
the purpose of building up to dazing an enemy, but dazing just wasn't worth all that effort. Now it just dazes on hit, meaning a single Wind Blast will make all your skills stun enemies more easily. Following up with Vaulting Impact on a dazed enemy previously did a bunch of stun. Now it allows you to break your enemy's stance. When their stance is broken, following up with a fast attack will do way more damage. A cool build that certain people always enjoyed in PoE 1 was hand-to-hand combat, but until now we just didn't have a real way to make it viable.
Fair, yeah.
Well, that changes now. The Monk, as a true martial artist, now has the ability to learn the Hollow Palm technique, a keystone that lets you use all quarterstaff skills while unarmed.
Oh wait, that's huge.
All quarterstaff
What?
attacks now have a special unarmed version, and you get further bonuses to all your attacks from stacking energy shield and evasion on your character.
Cool. Okay, I can see myself playing that. That's awesome.
A new keystone we also added to the Monk section of the tree is Walker of the Wilds. This changes Mana Leech to work with elemental damage instead of physical, which is pretty useful for all those elemental attacks the Monk has, but it works well for the Ranger too.
It always felt weird that Monk had to have the stupid little
Now,
staff.
one of the least used Ascendancy classes in the game is the Acolyte of Chayula, so we knew we needed to make some changes here. One of the key things we had to do was make the chaos damage that the Acolyte can do much more useful. So we've added a new skill, allowing chaos damage to ignite, shock, chill, and freeze, embracing the elemental prowess of the Monk in a truly chaotic fashion. In addition, he can make all of his chaos damage leech. And we've buffed Into the Breach and Embrace the Darkness by moving the effects of the 4-point nodes into the base
Dude,
skills.
if you're Monk, you should never be using a staff. Let's be so real.
He also gains a new notable,
punch stuff.
Grasp of the Void, which leaves void illusions behind you as you dodge roll. If they're killed, they do massive explosions of darkness, dealing damage to everything in sight. Now let's talk about Sorceress skills.
I'm listening.
One of the things we wanted to improve on the Sorc is the ability to use multiple elements together more effectively.
Yes.
Now, this might seem small, but one of the things pushing you towards using a single element is debuffs like Elemental Curses, which lower resistances of a single element.
Hey, Jackson.
In order to fix that, we're making quite a lot of game-wide changes to these kinds of mechanics to broaden what they apply to. So for example, there's no longer 3 curses for fire, ice, and lightning. Instead, there's just a single curse that buffs all 3 at the same time.
No. Okay.
And things like Frostbomb, which gave you cold exposure, now give elemental exposure. You can use it to buff any of your other skills. We also wanted to make switching between different weapon sets smoother, so you can use different elemental staves more effectively. To do that, we've removed the weapon switch time, and now happens instantly. This applies game-wide too.
Also, Cal, welcome on in. We'll come back for 7 months.
Now, we
How
didn't
you
just
doing
want to
today?
stop there. We wanted to add some specific mechanics that work between different elements, and
This
that's
may
where
seem
elemental
small, but we
infusions
made
come
3
in.
skills into
Certain
one.
skills can now drop elemental infusions. For example, when a Frostbomb explodes, it leaves behind a cold infusion on the ground.
Okay.
After picking it up, you can spend it on one of any number of different skills to transform how they work.
What?
Spark will create a nova of cold-infused projectiles.
What? It's like Kirby.
Ice Nova will leave a chilled area on the ground. And we also added a new low-level skill that fires ice shards. Use it with cold infusion though, and the ice shards will explode.
Okay, it's Kirby.
Orb of Storms now generates lightning infusions when you cast enough spells near it. And that's all spells, by the way, not just lightning. Once you have one, you could cast a lightning flame wall, which adds both fire and lightning damage to all the projectiles that pass through it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Or power up Ember Fusillade with lightning, which will generate arcs to nearby enemies as each fireball hits.
Oh my god.
Or maybe go lightning on lightning with arc. This skill is now a projectile, and by infusing
Yeah,
it,
Cal,
you
we
can
got
go
some
full
big
Palpatine.
PoE 2 updates. Big, big, big.
Get fire infusions by blowing up monsters with living bomb. Then use them with Comet to summon a giant fire meteor from the sky. Or use it with Firestorm, which transforms it from a small area into a much bigger one. Firestorm is unique in that it can be infused by multiple different elements at the same time. Add an ice infusion to rain down ice at the same time as the fire.
Oh my god.
And add lightning to add deadly strikes from the heavens into the mix.
Oh my god.
Or use it with all three to generate a storm that is truly apocalyptic.
Oh my god.
Cold Snap has been simply turned into Snap. Previously, you could use it to shatter ice, but now it works to detonate all of the different elemental ailments and makes them leave behind infusions. And just like how you could previously use it on Frostbolt, you can now also use it on Orb of Storms and Solar Orb to detonate those as well, which means you can create many infusions at once. We also have a Spirit Reservation skill and a support gem to help generate them too. On the passive tree, we've added quite a few new keystones to the Sorceress section. Here are a couple of examples. The Black Flame Covenant keystone converts your fire spells to chaos and causes your ignites to deal chaos damage.
Okay.
Your fire spells and ignites will also turn purple.
I love purple.
The Ritual
You had me
Cadence
at purple.
keystone causes your invocation skills to trigger more times, but makes them trigger periodically over a longer duration instead of one. Great for those auto bomber builds. Now, in addition to skill changes, we've added a lot more options for the passive tree for each class. Overall, there are more than 100 new notables on the tree, usually around 20 per class, along with smaller clusters as well. Check out the old version, and here's the new version. It's a lot more dense, and there's more interesting nodes than before. Now, we probably can't go through too many of
Blue,
these in the
welcome
live
on
stream,
in.
so I'll
Thank
just
you
show
so
you
much
one
for
from each
joining.
class's area of the tree.
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
We tried to be a lot more thematic with the new nodes. So for example, the Molten One's Gift. It lets the benefit of armor break apply to your fire damage. Or how about Last Stand, which gives you lots of stats as your situation becomes more and more desperate. A lot of
Why
these
is it
have
so
themes
big?
aligning with
You
the
can't
Ascendancy
ask
classes.
that.
Like for the Gemling
You can't
Legionnaire,
just
for
ask
example.
that.
You have crystallized
It
immunities,
was
which
a
makes you
grower, not
immune
a
to different
shower.
status ailments, depending on which support gem color you have socketed the most. Another Ascendancy class aligned notable is Sanguimatic Rituals. It allows arcane surges to generate life instead of mana, unlocking that support gem to be used with the Blood Mage Ascendancy.
Oh.
In the Sork area, you'll find these Archon nodes that allow you to convert all of your elemental damage to a specific element. You become a
Toast
lightning
is running
Archon
in
when you
his
spend
sleep
enough
right now. I
mana,
need you guys to know
after which
this
all
in
your
my
skills will be
arms.
converted to lightning, and you will do extra lightning damage
His
as well.
paws are running
We
and
have
his
ones for
tail
cold
is
and fire too,
swooshing.
with different triggers. Here's another cool one. Elemental Practitioner gives crit bonuses if you've triggered a skill recently, while also making crits generate more
running.
energy for triggers. Or maybe you'd like the Great Boar. It gives you a reason to stack dexterity to make you tougher, giving a bonus to life and stun threshold. Or the Cunning Fox. It straight up gives you 5% quality to all your gems.
What's up, Cyclops? How
Now,
you doing
another
today?
major change is attribute requirements. We felt like players probably had a few too many nodes and attributes and not enough in interesting passives. So we lowered
completely
attribute
agree.
requirements by 25% across the board.
Oh my Jesus Christ. You know how
That
many
means you'll
times I
have more
wanted to
points
get
to
something
spend
but I
on
couldn't
interesting
because I didn't have
notables rather
strength
than
and I
just
didn't
needing to
even need
allocate more
strength.
strength, dex, and int. Now, there are way more changes than just these. These are just some
Okay.
of the cooler ones we wanted to show off. But I'd say that's just about enough for now. We're not even
Wait,
half
what?
done yet. So I
We're
think
not?
it's time that we talk about the League, the rise of the Abyssal. And to do that, I'd like to hand things over to Mark.
As
Hi,
you
Mark.
just saw, even though there are major changes to the campaign for this update, we want to make sure that every time you come back for an expansion, each area feels different with something extra going on. It is really important
Chat,
to
say hi,
make
Mark.
sure your
Right now.
experience when returning between expansions is fresh and filled with new content. And the way we did this was through leagues. Every expansion we make has a league, which not only has a fresh economy, but also has new content exclusively available in that league. So, let's delve into the details of what Path of Exile 2's first official league is bringing to the table. The Abyssal are a race that have mastery of forbidden magics and necromancy. They were thought to be extinct, but have merely been biding their time underground. You first encounter
Please
signs
stop.
of the Abyssal in Clarefell, where you discover that during the night, weaker members of the Undead Legion have been attacking the encampment. The townsfolk require your help to investigate where the monsters are coming from and put a stop to their attacks.
Out there, ancient creatures.
I don't know why there's...
As you proceed through
my throat's so
Rayquest,
gunky.
you'll find fissures in the earth connected to larger pits. The monsters normally inhabiting the area are being affected by it, harmed by
They're so
it even,
fast.
having their souls eaten to strengthen the abyssal underground.
No, I didn't do anything for this game.
As
Andrew
you
worked on
defeat
it,
the
though.
monsters, the fissure closes and abyssal emerge, angered by you killing their food. Once all those fissures have been sealed, the pit activates, and more abyssal pour out. This is where the larger and more dangerous monsters reveal themselves.
Wow, this looks
as
awesome.
hordes of abyss will spew out from the pit to take your soul. If you kill a magic pack, then magic abyss will arise. If you kill a rare, then a rare monster will emerge from the pit, having absorbed some or all of its modifiers for itself. This means the monsters emerging will generally be more difficult and more rewarding, as each modifier gives better rewards.
Okay, I'm in.
If you are able to kill them all, the pit will seal shut. As each pit is closed, it reveals a potential reward. Abyssal troves will rise up out of the pits, allowing you to get some epic loot. Areas often contain many pits, with many fissures, and the amount goes up as you progress through the game, getting more intense.
Okay.
It doesn't stop there. When
Oh my
monster
God.
mods are absorbed, they have
More.
a chance to become infused with the dark necromancy, transforming them into abyssal modifiers.
I think
For
there was not
example,
enough mobs on
you
screen,
defeat
so I'm
this
glad it looks
monster
like
with
they're
the
adding a
mana
little bit
siphoner
more.
modifier. Their soul is eaten by the pit, and a rare monster emerges. The mana siphoner modifier has transformed into soul siphoner, and is now amplified in danger and reward. Abyssal pits also interact with other monsters and mechanics. If you defeat a rogue exile that's near one, it'll be revived as a Lichborn that has multiple abyssal modifiers. Lichborn exiles even have their own unique jewel they can drop, if you are lucky enough to encounter and kill them.
I'm so locked
If
in
an
right
abyss
now.
spawns near a boss, killing it will summon a gigantic Giga Larvae creature.
No! Oh!
Monsters imprisoned in essences near abyssal pits are affected by the abyss too.
Okay,
They
when
will
do we
come
get
with an
this? When do
additional
we get to
new
play?
essence item that can be used to craft your items. So, that's your bread
I
and
love
butter of
having
the
a cat in
abyssal.
my
League.
lap, guys.
Kill surface-dwelling monsters, kill the emerging abyssal, close the fissures, overcome pit encounters,
Wait, Act 4
and
comes
reap
out
the
next
rewards.
Friday?
There's a lot more to this
Wait,
league,
Act
however.
4, for real? The whole of next...
As you complete abysses, you
Act
can
4
find
comes out next
ancient
Friday.
pieces of bone, preserved from the remains of fallen Lichborn. These are
you
one of the
serious?
many rewards for your mission to seal the pits.
Uh-oh.
You can use this on a rare item to imbue it with abyssal magic, adding a special hidden
No, no,
modifier
no.
to your
This-
item.
The League is different
But
from
how
Act
do you
4.
reveal it? In Act 2 of the campaign, you'll encounter a new area.
Act 4 plus 3 mini X. That
This
launches
area
Friday?
is overrun by the Abyssal and the Lost Men. After clearing through this area, you'll find the Well of Souls, a giant cavity with a massive vortex of souls
I
swirling
thought Act
beneath
4
you.
was different.
So how do you reveal the mods on your Abyssal-infused items? Obviously, just throw
Mythic,
them in,
Dink
right?
Donk, Mythic.
Yes, that's exactly
Sponsor
what
me
you do.
for next week, please, Dink Donk.
Before throwing it in, you are given the option of how you want to transform it, in the form of a choice of 3 different modifiers. Once you've chosen your desired mod, throw it in, where it will absorb the power of the souls, and the ominous creature will then retrieve it for you.
Well, I'm
These
sorry, my cat's
modifiers
asleep,
can be
but I
ones
gotta,
from
I
the
gotta
core
message
mod
my,
pool, all the way
my
through
talent
to
manager
specialized
right now.
modifiers that cannot normally appear on items. During the campaign, you can use it as a way to more easily add useful
Dink
existing
donk.
mods. But during the
entire
endgame,
new
there is a
act
whole
and
set of new and
comes
powerful
out
mods you can add to your
next
items.
Friday.
Like
Please.
this mod for crossbows that allows you to place
Please.
an additional ballista totem.
Where is the
Or this
sponsor,
one
bro?
that adds spirit to your staff.
I need it so bad.
Or this one that allows you to
Please.
generate more combo with your
I had
quarterstaff
no
skills.
idea it was next week.
And speaking of endgame, you can also use the system to craft waystones. With a preserved vertebrae fused into your waystones, you can get some new modifiers that push difficulty and rewards to
God.
new heights. Here are some examples of those mods. You always get a choice of 3, so you can avoid anything you don't think your character is capable of.
Oh my god.
With this
Okay, I'm paying
modifier,
attention,
the
sorry.
natural inhabitants of the area are all spawned near abysses.
Diablo
and
who?
there are up to 9 additional abyssal pits in the area, making it just a full-on abyss ruckus. Or this one, which causes the final abyssal pit in the area to always result in a boss encounter, be it either one underground
9 days.
or one that
I don't know why
emerges
this is
out.
giving me anxiety thinking about it.
There are
I need to
dozens
go
of these
pee,
waystone
bro.
modifiers in total you can get from this crafting. That covers
I
the
will
new
wait for the
crafting
sponsored
mechanic.
Layna link to buy
So
then.
what's left? Well, we talked about how when closing pits you
That's
can get
music to my
abyssal troves.
ears.
But
Oh!
sometimes when closing an abyss, you'll
I think I
reveal
have a
an
link now.
underground
Be
cavern
sure to
that
check them
leads
out
to the
here.
abyssal depths.
What does that link
After
go
jumping
to?
into
Up
the
in
depths,
in the pinned-
you'll find an
pinned comment.
abyssal city, swarming with legions of the undead. When underground, every single rare abyssal enemy will have an abyssal modifier.
I didn't know we're pterodactyl. Yeah, I know. I mean
And
pterodactyl,
at the end
sorry.
of the dungeon, you'll even find a rare with a more powerful
A little bit.
Lichborn modifier.
It's one of my many skills.
Once you're able to defeat this powerful rare, you can also find some nice rewards. Aside from the entire
I
area
have
being
to
valuable
tinkle. I'm so sorry,
due
I'll
to
be
the
back.
abyssal modifiers on the monsters, it has its own specific drops
Someone
too.
take toast. Someone give me a lap. Someone
One
take toast.
example is a set of lineage supports
Toast, I'm sorry. I
that can
have
rarely be found in these
like-
depths, like Kurgel's Leash.
Here you go. I'll be back.
This support empowers both you and your minions when you command them, granting unholy might to you both. Another depth-specific outcome is a set of omen-like items that amplify your abyssal crafting. Additionally, we're adding some new socketables that can drop from the abyssal depths. Take Ulaman's Gaze, which can be socketed into your armor. These are a bit special in that you can only have one equipped at a time, but give some pretty powerful effects. Think of them as almost a unique socketable for your equipment. In the endgame, where you can still find depths, you also start to find a different type of underground chamber. In these areas, you'll find an ancient spire, a device being used by commanders of the abyssal factions to plunge Rayclast into a lightless void. Your goal is simple: kill this commander and destroy the spire. There are 4 bosses in the Abyss League, and there are some pretty cool uniques available from them. An example is this belt, Darkness Enthroned. It has 2 sockets, but hold on, socketables don't work on belts. Well, this belt has a special mod that allows it to count as a different slot for the purpose of socketables. This one, for example, counts as a helmet. I kind of want one that counts as a body armor. I wonder how rare that one is. You can also find this unique jewel, Undying Hate. This jewel transforms part of your passive skill tree into an abyssal version, and has multiple depths. The deeper it goes, the more of your passive tree is affected, allowing you to fulfill your fantasy of becoming part abyssal lich.
Come here, Toast. Where's my nap?
Now, the last thing that abyssal commanders can drop is a Finger of the Lich. But what use do you have with a
I love seeing
random
how excited
undead
you guys
finger?
are in chat even when I'm not
Well,
here. This is awesome.
the next time
But
you
I miss-
return to the Well of Souls, with the finger in
Yes,
your inventory,
if you click the
your
link, it
character
does
will almost
support.
feel
So if you
compelled.
want to check out the game and
To
you
do
want to buy
what, though,
it,
you might ask?
it will be a
To
free
jump
weekend
in.
next weekend.
The
but
items
that
you threw
link
in came back
directly
more
supports
powerful,
me,
right?
Yes.
So, what's the worst that could happen? Well, you will just have to find that one out for yourself. Along with the introduction of Act 4 and the interlude, we will be adding 25 new in-game maps. These maps will contain all the new monsters and bosses we're adding, improving variety and giving you opportunities to experience the new boss fights
I don't know
many
how it works,
times.
but I think even just by clicking
Let's
it
take a
helps.
look at some
I'm
examples.
pretty sure. So what happens and
Rock
how that
Pools
works
is a
is
map
that
where you explore
if you
a shallow,
click it,
rocky coastline, surrounded by coral and filled with sirens.
if anyone
At
is
the
doing a
end is
sponsored
giant
segment,
Goblin King boss.
Oh, hold on.
Ready to eat sulfite and squish
look
you
at that.
like a bug.
Look at these little dudes he's playing with. Oh my god, they're hanging off of him. What a wonderful creature
Holden
design.
is an Ezomite township which has seen better days. Explore and clear
If
the
you ever
township
click
to find a
someone's link
Gothic,
that directly
Reaper-like
shows
boss
how many people
with the
were
ability to
interested in
manipulate
what you were
storms
talking
and
about,
fire you with both
and I
lightning
genuinely
and
am
wither you
interested in
with
PoE,
chaos.
so I think if you just clicking, I'm pretty sure helps.
Given some of the
And in
new
the
bosses
background,
added
it'll be
are a
like,
bit
oh
more
well, how many people ended up
such as the
clicking?
Act
I mean,
boss
I
and final
think it's
bosses of
okay to
each
say
interlude
that, but
part,
That's just like how it shows how well you did. Like, I'm not forcing anyone to click anything, but you do want to buy the game, you want to check out the game, I have a direct link for it.
Mechanics to the Atlas that use them. These start appearing pretty fast into the endgame and will help bridge the gap until you do your pinnacle bosses. In the desert biome, you can encounter a wild sandstorm. 3 maps around the sandstorm contain a device you must activate. Upon doing this, the sandstorm's magic is disrupted, revealing the map inside and allowing you to access it and find the cause.
Streamed PoE2.
This presents itself in the form of a boss, similar to the existing Citadel bosses.
4 days after that.
This boss is a
like
Faradin Swordmaster, who has been blessed with the power of a time djinn, allowing him to take his swordsmanship to the next level by replicating himself, maneuvering rapidly, and severing the fabric of time itself with his powerful slashes.
Did you guys get your drops?
In the water biome, you'll encounter a giant maelstrom.
Enjoy your drops!
Where
What's
one of the maps surrounding the water biome connects to it, but the connection is obscured. You
What's
must
the
run
drop?
the maps nearby.
Tell me what it
hoping
is.
to
Last
find
time it was a
beacon,
wonderful like hand
which will
cape.
remove the maelstrom
And I've never been able
reveal
to get
the
it. I'm
connection
so
to that map.
excited.
Another example is this Vaal vault in the mountain biome. But how do we get inside? Running the adjacent maps to it will yield a key, which you can then use to gain access to this vault.
I just clicked your link so hard.
You could
Hey,
just
thanks,
trade
man.
for one, I guess.
Wrong
Use
copy
the key to
pasta?
dispel the powerful force field surrounding it, leading to the Vaal Elite and their rewards inside. These all contain Uber versions of the Act 4 boss, and the bosses at the end of each part of the interlude. And each have their own exclusive drop pool of new lineage supports, which, as Jonathan spoke about earlier, are powerful
Sun's
support gems that
Priest's
modify your skills in
Incineration.
pretty crazy ways.
I already have a game, but I think
As
it does.
an example of a
I think it
lineage
does.
support which can come from the Faradin Swordmaster mentioned earlier, we have Garukhan's Resolve, which causes your critical strikes to fork, but requires some mobility on your part to properly enable. From the boss sealed in the Vaal Vault, we have Paquate's Pact, which supports your war cries, causing them to inflict massive amounts of corrupted blood at the cost of your own life. Additionally, some maps can now spawn summoning circles, a room resembling an Ezomite henge.
Does it have a chick puff?
Activating
Not
this
really.
henge will spawn bosses. It's as simple as that. We'll also be making changes to
A
how
little one.
affixes on waystones work. As the current prefixes equals good, suffixes equals bad iteration isn't quite hitting the mark. We tried something new here in Path of Exile 2, but after seeing the feedback, we
Megan.
decided we
Welcome
actually
back.
liked what we had in Path of
For
Exile
almost
1
a
more.
year.
Like Path of Exile 1, each affix will now be both difficult and rewarding. Waystone mods now grant an increase to the number of waystones dropped, and an additional specific upside attached to it. This means as you roll your map, they will continue to get more difficult and more rewarding, and allow you to
can't wait to
customize the
play
difficulty
this
and rewards of your maps
again.
better.
I can't wait.
For example,
I'm gonna
the
play
Frostbitten
it.
mod, which causes enemies to deal cold damage, also increases the rarity of items dropped as its upside. Whereas the Of Venom suffix modifier, which causes enemies to poison on
And
hit,
the only people I
has the
see
upside of granting
watching this is
increased
like
pack
me,
size.
Kraken Limes, and Yuzu.
Some maps will end up having a lot of rarity, some a lot of pack size, and others will just have a mixture of everything. Due to now having more modifiers granting difficulty, we will of course be reducing the difficulty per modifier to account for this. So, that's your Atlas, maps, and waystones, but what about Breach, Ritual, Pinnacle content, and others of the sort?
Okay.
We're making some changes around this too. The first change is that you'll now be able to invest 2 points into your
What's up, Des?
specific League Atlas trees before having to run the Pinnacle content. There will be a specific objective for each type of content which grants you those points. For example, in the case of Delirium, it's simple. You just need to find and kill one of the bosses in a map, Omniophobia or Kosis. The rest of the points for each content come from the Pinnacle content, but we're making some changes to accessibility here too. Currently, access to most Pinnacle content requires the same key at the easiest and most difficult version of the content.
Oh yeah, if Yuzu and I
This
made like a
creates
sound pack
negative
together,
feeling where
that'd be
at lower
fun as hell.
difficulties,
And Limes.
Instead of wanting to run the content, you're often better off just selling it to someone who can run it at maximum difficulty. To address this, each content will now drop splinters. which will not form into singular items. Instead of using the singular combined item in the realm gate, you can now just bring your splinters. Upon inserting the splinters into the realm gate, an interface will appear, allowing you to pick your difficulty, and you'll notice each difficulty has a different entry cost.
115,000
This means if you want to
people
run
are
easier
watching,
difficulties, it costs less, which
115,000,
also allows you to run this content much sooner
bro.
into the endgame.
Oh my god.
Because these encounters now just require splinters, their corresponding atlas tree no longer affects the difficulty of them, and has been changed to purely affect the content and maps on the atlas. The Arbiter of Ash works a bit differently. Instead of requiring splinters, he still needs crisis fragments. We now have only 2 difficulties of the Arbiter. The first, requiring the existing fragments obtained from citadels. The second, Uber Arbiter, requires calamity fragments. These come from citadel bosses also, but only once you've allocated the maximum number of points in your boss atlas tree, ensuring those citadels are at their highest difficulty level. Since we're talking about pinnacle content, we also felt that the leveling curve in the late game was a bit too steep. We've smoothed this out a bit so that it's easier to get to the mid-90s. We've also added some new in-game unique items. Let's take a look at a couple.
This is me more
Thunderfist is a pair of
yes,
gloves that
definitely,
grants
100%,
crackling
yes.
palm, a skill which empowers your unarmed attacks, granting the ability to call down the storms themselves on enemies you hit. Put simply, literally every monster you hit with your unarmed skills will be struck by powerful lightning. Pair this with the aforementioned hollow palm technique to embrace your true unarmed prowess in combat. Another unique we're adding is Henekura's Sight. Equip this amulet to be granted the power of the Mother of Death herself.
What's up, Brain?
This
Dude,
is reflected by granting
lots
you a
of
skill
wonderful games
called
we watched
Foresight.
today that I'm really
While you
excited
have Foresight,
for. Like,
your
genuinely,
dodge roll no longer avoids hits.
there's like a plethora.
But instead,
and usually
being
I'm
hit
so
while dodge rolling
disappointed by a
restores
lot
you
of
to
like
full life
game
and makes
announcements.
you unable to die
but
for a
there's
brief
been a
period of time.
handful of good games coming
You'll
out.
notice when
like,
this
a
does
handful.
occur, a copy of your character appears and takes the full damage. This
Finally,
is you
horror
seeing that
is getting
future,
good.
as if you hadn't
And
been wearing
I
the amulet.
honestly think
Ultimately,
it's
your in-game experience should be more streamlined. With new
I agree.
content to find,
I agree.
You'll be able to invest in your atlas trees
It's
sooner,
because there's been new
engage
horror
with pinnacle
movies, like
content
especially
faster,
weapons, that have gotten
less
people
FOMO
excited
running
about
said
horror.
pinnacle content, reach
Involved
higher
Welcome Back in
levels
41
easier,
months.
and do
Thank
all
you.
of that
How you
while finding
doing?
many new chase in-game items. Talking about finding items is one thing, but what about crafting them?
Okay,
We've
I'm
taken
listening.
a step back and looked at some of our crafting systems to make some notable
This guy's
improvements.
centered on the screen. It's ticking me
Let's
off.
start with essences, which suffered from an issue where the regular essences were effectively useless and didn't give players the tools or excitement that a crafting system should provide. To alleviate these concerns, essences are being changed in a few ways. Firstly, they're being changed to function like regals and add specific modifiers.
Oh,
with
Nightmare! Hey,
specific
thank you so
values,
much for supporting the
meaning
channel.
you know exactly
Thank
what
you
you're going to
very
get.
much. Thank you. Thank you.
We found that players were often bottlenecked by regal orbs when crafting in the campaign, so this helps to fill that gap, allowing you to better upgrade your items. For example, this Lesser Essence of Flames, which will be able to add a flat amount of fire damage to your magic martial weapons. Secondly, we're adding many more tiers. That Lesser Essence of Flames, for example, has a regular variant and a greater variant too, adding even more fire damage with each upgrade. The intention of this is so that when you find one early on, you don't worry about holding on to it till later to use on a higher level item. You should feel free to use them as they come to get powerful upgrades during the campaign. Lastly, our highest tier of essences, now called Perfect Essences.
Damn, is that on the
will
stream?
function like a Chaos Orb instead of a Regal. So it will replace one of the modifiers
Akio,
on your
I
rare
know it
items
seems super
with the specified
overwhelming,
mod.
but it's way easier.
Such as
way
this
easier for
Perfect Essence of
players in
Flames.
PoE 2 than PoE 1.
You'll
I
notice
think they've
this
done a
one doesn't
great
just
job
add flat
at, like,
fire damage like the ones
welcoming
before.
in new players.
The Perfect Essences often give something a bit different, with some opportunities to be pretty damn powerful.
Hi,
There
James.
are
I hope
many
you're
different
having a good day.
essences, each with many tiers, covering many of the more core modifiers you'd want on items early on, through to chase specialized ones for in-game.
Wait, I want my name to pop up.
Speaking of in-game, we really wanted to expand our crafting options for late in-game crafting projects. You might have noticed that at in-game, you get way too many transmutes. Wouldn't it be nice if some of those didn't drop, but instead you got something a little more powerful?
Oh, yes.
At higher levels, you can now find Greater Orb of Transmutation and Perfect Orb of Transmutation.
Okay.
These can be used on normal items to upgrade them to magic,
Not even a little bit.
ensuring that the modifier generated
Completely
is of a
different.
minimum level. This is similar to how you find higher tier items on the ground, but for crafting. These higher tiers will also exist for Orb of Augmentation, Regal Orb, Exalted Orb, and Chaos Orb, meaning you can get all of the orbs required to take your item from normal rarity to a fully completed rare with guaranteed high tier mods. On top of these new core crafting currencies, we wanted to make sure there are powerful crafting bases to use them on. Now in endgame, you can start to find exceptional items. These are items that drop at normal rarity and are perfect for your from-scratch crafting projects. They can come with extra quality, up to 30%, or an additional socket to use your crafting socketables in. And yes, they can be corrupted for yet another socket. You can also get exceptional unique items. To add even further to your crafting arsenal, we've added a whole suite of new omens to ritual content, and removed some of the more unimpactful ones that weren't being used. Some of the new omens include the Omen of the Ancients, which will cause your next Orb of Chance to not destroy the item, but generate a random unique of the same class. Or the Omen of Sanctification, which is my new favorite. This will cause your next Divine Orb used on a rare item to reroll the values of its modifiers, allowing it to exceed the normal minimum and maximum values, raising the ceiling on the new most powerful rare items in the game.
Oh.
This omen will also cause your item to become sanctified. Sanctified items cannot be crafted, just like corrupted ones, so consider carefully when you use this. Another is the Omen of Chaotic Monsters, which will cause your next Chaos Orb to reroll all modifiers on a Waystone, allowing you to fix your maps if you get some modifiers that are not feasible for your build. Besides these examples, there is a huge variety of new omens for you to discover in your ritual encounters. With the release
this
of Act
can be
4,
played on console.
notably taking place in the Karori Archipelago, you'll be able to now find a new currency item.
Next weekend it will be
Henikora's
free
Lock.
as well.
Henikora, the Karori goddess of death, has the power of foresight and is able to see many futures.
Guys, am I crazy?
including
PoE
the outcome of your
wait,
next
can you play on
craft.
console? Hold on, did I just
So,
lie? Did I just
imbuing
lie?
her lock onto an item gives you that
Mods,
same power
did I just
too.
lie?
For
You can do
example,
WASD when you move
you'll
around,
know
so
whether
now
or
I'm
not
like,
to
did I
use an
can't tell
exalted
if I
orb on
actually
your
just made
item,
that up. Hold on.
as you
I
will
said that
know
with sheer
exactly what the
confidence.
outcome
Okay, thank God.
is.
I knew it.
So,
okay, I was like, hold
with
on.
all these
I
new
gaslit
crafting
myself.
improvements, it's safe to say you're going to be making some epic items.
PoE 2
and
is on
not
console.
necessarily
Yes,
just
full
ones for
crossplay
yourself.
as well.
So
I was
given that,
confident,
it's
and for
time to
whatever
talk
reason, I
about a
doubted
massive one.
myself. I don't know what
Trade.
happened. That happens every day.
It's
for me. I'm so
finally
sorry.
here.
Have a good night,
The
Zoya.
moment we've all been waiting for.
Okay, I'm listening. What?
Fully asynchronous trade. Over the years, the way players trade with each other in Path of Exile 1 has morphed from using the forums, through to the in-game chat, all the way through to using the website. These systems, in all their iterations, work for a while, but with each
Okay.
iteration, new problems eventually reveal themselves. Be it requiring you to be in your hideout too much instead of out there killing monsters, or never getting responses from people who are either AFK or just can't be bothered.
Holding?
In order to finally solve this, and this has been a long time coming, we're adding a new system that allows you to buy items from other players without requiring the seller to be present. They can continue farming, killing monsters, AFK as they please, and can even be offline. With the introduction of King's March in Act 4, you will encounter Ange, assistant to Rog in the Meridian Free Traders Company.
No way!
Over the last 2 decades or so, since Path of Exile 1's storyline, Faustus has handed down his knowledge and expertise to Ange, and she is now ready to take over his business. If you have a hideout unlocked already, you can immediately invite her there.
Oh,
If you don't have a
my
hideout yet,
God.
you will need to acquire one. You can do this by completing a
Huge
quest to
W.
defeat one of the bosses inhabiting an island in Act 4, allowing you then to take a slice of it for yourself, making it your new home and base of operations. Once invited to your hideout, she will now serve as operating your currency exchange, but also serve as the figurehead in your new trading empire. So, how does this new system work? In the existing trade system, you would list items for sale in premium stash tabs. And then when someone wanted one, you'd have to take it out for yourself and trade it to them. Now, instead of using those, you can give your items to Ange so she can sell them for you. Each item must have a price set.
Why did it take
the
so long,
prices are set
guys?
using in-game currency items, such as Exalted Orbs or Chaos Orbs. Once a price is set, other players will be able to find the item by searching for it on the trade website. Once a desired item has been found, you can hit a button, which will instantly teleport your character in-game to their hideout. Then, you can immediately purchase the item, and while there, if you want, browse their other goods, in case there's a good deal someone else hasn't yet discovered. You'll notice that as a buyer, on top of the currency the seller set for the price,
I like to be
it
on my
also
Forbes.
costs gold to purchase an item.
I haven't
as
stepped
Ange has bills
outside
to
in a
pay
mere
after all.
century.
As
I
a
won't do
seller,
anything
you'll
different.
immediately receive a notification when an item of yours is
Yeah,
sold.
screw you guys.
And can also see an effect above Ange in your hideout when she has unclaimed currency. Just go talk to her, claim your currency, and continue playing at your leisure.
It's the only way
As many people already acquired premium stash tabs for the purpose
feel
of the
attacked.
trade
I'm
system,
sorry.
we wanted to add a way for you to convert your existing tabs to merchants tabs, if you want.
Oh, I love tabs.
You can do that here, on the website, but only if you purchase those tabs before the release of the third edict. To clarify, the existing trade system will remain fully intact, so your premium stash tabs will not lose any of their functionality. We just figured people might want to switch over to this new system. We expect a lot of feedback around this new system and are looking forward to trying it out with you. As we are not able to test internally with an entire, thriving economy, there will certainly be some kinks to work out.
Yep,
Based on how
probably.
the system goes,
It all
we will
crashes.
be adding it to Path of Exiles
Catches on
1 when
fire.
ready, so any
No
of the
one can log
tabs you
in.
purchase will also be usable there later. Next up, we're going to be talking about our new supporter packs.
Okay, what do we got?
Today,
What am I spending
we're
money
launching
on?
2 new series of supporter packs, the Justice and Trathan Executioner packs. Each tier contains the pack's full face value in points, alongside several exclusive microtransactions. As always,
love
the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic and do not affect your character's power or progression in any way.
Yep.
The Justice series of
Pay
supporter
attention to
packs
that, chat.
contains
Relax.
6 exclusive microtransactions. Claim glory after defeating enemies, or inspire your allies by calling down the Banner of Justice portal. The Sphinx Mystic hideout decoration
I
will identify
love
items
that.
for you, displaying them as it does so. This
I
ancient
love
creature
that.
has been presented with many items over the eons, so has some strong expressions to make on the quality of your wares. Become a true warrior, worthy of delivering the justice of the eternal gods, with the Apostle of Justice armor set.
I want more blood, more
This
gore,
armor
more
set
body
also comes
horror.
with a matching back attachment containing a set of scales to measure your worth. With the Apostle of Justice finisher effect equipped, the Goddess of Justice herself will appear to
me.
decide on a verdict for slain unique enemies.
That's pretty cool.
Witness as she decides the fate of your slain foes. Will they ascend to be amongst the gods or be banished to the underworld?
Cool.
The Griffin fledgling pet will be your courageous companion as you journey throughout Rayclast. Take your place in the
Little dork.
skies in the Plateau of the Gods hideout.
I want
This
a
hideout
hideout
comes
that
with
is
many
like
different sections for
full-on
setting up
body
your
horror,
home
bro.
or base of operations.
Burp.
In order to travel between them, you simply just need to walk off the edge. Like a true eternal god, you can float between the mountains on the clouds themselves. The Trathan Executioner
me.
pack series also contains 6 exclusive microtransactions.
This
The
is me.
Trathan Executioner finisher effect is a brutal display of Trathan might,
That's
crushing
me.
slain
This is
unique enemies
beautiful.
as if they were bugs beneath your heel.
Oh God, yes, yes.
As a Trathan Executioner, you're the perfect master for the ever-hungry carrion raptor pet. It has taken a particular
at him, like,
liking
he's
to
so
the taste of
cute.
other pets, and at your command, it will swoop down and eviscerate them, proceeding to satisfy its hunger by feeding on their corpse.
Okay, I love this.
The
That's mine.
nobles of the 4 major Trathan houses had their mercenaries, but if their hired hands became notably irritating, they'd have to call in the Trathan executioners.
I just
You can
want one of
now
them to be
embrace
covered
their
in hands.
methods
I'm not
and
a
become
huge metal
brutality
armor
incarnate
person. I just
with
think
the
it's
cruel
so
Trathan
unsexy.
executioner armor set. The matching cruel Trathan executioner
Okay,
cloak
that's-
will
okay, slow
shroud
the
you in
animation
scalp
down.
as you crush
Slow
the
it down.
skulls of your enemies and leave a trail of blood behind you as you build up a kill streak.
What accent does this
Or
guy have that
use
he
the
can't
alternate
pronounce
variant
six?
to simply put a
He's a New
skeleton on your
Zealander.
back.
Okay, I like that.
Be bathed in blood as you mutilate monsters with the cruel Trathan executioner character effect. The swirling blood increases in volume as your spree of
Classic
slaughter
Kiwi.
continues. Both this effect and the cloak use the same kill streak for tracking how much blood is shown. After a long and tiring day of executions,
That's
enjoy
cute.
a relaxing game of dice with the Goblin Gambler's Hideout decoration. They'll
love that.
definitely be playing fair, right? The Pulverizer map device brings a horrid efficiency to punishing the damned of Trathos.
I
Each map you
love
open
that.
will execute the next victims.
Oh, I love that so much.
This map device in its true ruthlessness tracks the total number of monsters killed, your kills per second, and your largest kill streak up to the point of the map being completed.
What?
This is then displayed on a leaderboard so you can take a measure of you and your friends' violence at the end of each map. Additionally,
that's us!
any microtransactions from the supporter packs will be made available for use in Path of Exile 1. That's enough about cosmetics. Let's get into the Q&A. But firstly, I want to give a huge thank you for your ongoing support. We're just about to start the Q&A with Ziggy D. Afterwards, at 11 AM NZ time, or 4 PM Pacific, we'll post Path of Exile 2, the Third Edict's patch notes. With the release at the end of next week, our community team will be posting crucial information you need for the release. Keep an eye on the news. Thanks
Yeah,
for
that's
joining us
very me,
today
Core.
and checking out our latest developments. We're looking forward to seeing your experiences with Act 4 and its new bosses, fighting the Abyssal, trying new builds, and crafting new items. We'll begin the Q&A shortly, so please get your questions ready.
I'm sure they saw that. Guys, what are you most excited for? There's a lot that got kind of reworked, and I think I'm gonna be so real with you. Oh, okay.
Welcome back, Exiles.
Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
Monumental reveal.
Uh-oh.
We now have a suitably juicy Q&A session
Uh-oh.
for you.
I bet a million people are gonna tell me the sound is off.
Grab a cuppa, grab a snack, and
A trillion
I'm
people.
joined once again by Jonathan and Mark.
I hate when this
to
happens, when there's
discuss
tech issues and a million people tell you that
the
there's
patch
something
that had to
wrong.
fix all the things, right?
What's up, Mr. Horva? How are you doing today? Welcome back. Enjoy your alert, dude.
A lot of things that we were very keen to do.
Yeah, you guys were telling me that this was uniquely nerve-wracking for you because there was, I guess it felt like there was a lot of pressure on this one to fix everything.
Absolutely. I mean, look, we've
For my
obviously got a lot
chat,
to
just so
prove.
you know, if there
we need to
is
make sure
sound
that we're,
issues or
like,
tech
we'll put it
issues,
this
just
way. I
know
wouldn't
that
want
if you
people to feel
know,
like we,
everyone knows,
that
and
we-
it's
that we don't
it
have
becomes a
answers to
skill
all the
set
things
to
that
not
people
become
have been
overwhelmed when
unhappy about.
everyone
So,
in
you
your
know,
chat is
yeah,
telling
we
you,
really
but
try
it
to do as
does
much as we put in
it does
one,
get anxiety
go
inducing when
to
people do
everything
that.
else. It
When
doesn't
everyone
get
just
literally everything,
attacks
but,
you,
we got
you
through a
know,
lot of
not
it.
attacks
I
in a
think
bad
that
way, but
people will be a lot happier with this release than they were with the last one.
he noticed that was the face of
pretty shocked to
noticing
see how
something
much
was
has been
wrong.
in This one, especially given that you've moved to this kind of like 4 and 2 cycle of, you know, you just feels like you just released the Path of Exile 1 expansion, which also had a lot of pressure on it to be a big one as well.
Yep. So yeah, I mean, it's certainly hard. I mean, look, the really hard part is, you know, having to make an act at the same time. Like that's a really huge commitment. So I'm certainly going to be happy once we finish the campaign because we're going to be back to normalcy again. But yeah, it's a like, you know, what it does do is it means that there's like a huge amount of content to draw from. There's obviously a huge.
Oh, it's doubled? Really? That doesn't make sense. Also, oh, you're doing XTX. Okay. Anyway. Where was this? Is that everything? That's everything, guys. Oh, they fixed it.
In my office and we just wrote down problem.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I'd say it's, yeah, not a strategy we've done to this degree.
Anyway, hold on, let me... Beep, bop, boop. Alright, chat, what are you most excited for? What are you most excited for? Holy macaroni cheese, I'm stoked. Wow, good stream. I know! Dude, today was pretty much like game reveals and like going over things. Spectre, is that everything? I'm pretty sure that's everything, yeah. Your PoE 2 stream? I can't wait to play PoE 2. I had no idea it was around the corner. No one told me that. The monk changes, the sorcerer changes. Are there any more trailers you wanted to watch? Let me see real quick. I don't think so. I think that was everything, but let me take a quick squiz. Yeety and mods, is there anything that I missed today? Routine looks so good. Routine looks amazing. We did Spectrum, Ghost of Yotai. We did Onimusha looks amazing. Routine, amazing. Valor Mortis looks fantastic. But yeah, we made a little bit of a let's see if we go over here real quick. We made this little list. So apparently, and we didn't know this, which is why days like today are really important. Short, yes, but important, yes. What's the link again, Blood? Bree? I forgot. I was eager to see more indie horror, but at least Tormented Souls 2 is indie. So, and it looked great. I hadn't seen any really updates because, to be honest, I was pretty like, about Tormented Souls because of how janky the first one was. But it seems like they put a lot of heart and love into the second one. So I'm really excited. So I didn't know, but there's a demo out, so we'll play that on Saturday. Silent Hill, maybe we'll kind of muck around with that. I'm not too sure, just an idea, because you guys were like, yeah, I'd love to see you play. I want to do some ZBrushing, be it like, I don't know, horror sculpting or not. But guys, I have not done ZBrush since, what was it? The mouthwashing ZBrush stream. I had a lot of fun with that, but then I get really kind of in my head about it and then I stop. So we'll see. Also, I don't know where my Wacom like pen is, unfortunately. So I have to figure that out. We're gonna watch Milk and Cereal. Okay. We're probably gonna have a lunch break because I think, yes, a lot of people are doing subathons and things like that, but I think it's healthy to take a step away from the computer and not sit here for 12 hours. I may not be like what you hope and expect for other marathon streamers, but I think that it is healthy to give yourself a break even during a 12-hour stream. So that means I'll probably leave the stream for about 20 minutes to go eat, to go stretch, to go relax. I'll put on some like VODs or videos or things that might be fun to watch. But yeah, you're like, but it's only a 12-hour stream. It's not even 24. Yeah, I know, but I really do think that it's important to take care of yourself. Yeah. It won't be long anyway. Some horror shorts, watch along, yada yada, the works. I might put, this sounds silly, but I was thinking of doing a hand cam stream for the ZBrush stream. So you could just like see my pen, like nothing really to look at, but just something else. Plus my fingernails these are the cutest nails I've ever got in my life. My job doesn't expect me to sit around for 12 hours, much less say, yeah. So it's just like, it's unfortunate because we've kind of like put ourselves in this bubble of if we do subathons, marathons, we're entertainers. So we're expected, the community expects, most of them. Okay, well, you're saying you're going to be here for 12 hours. You better be here for 12 hours. But the thing is we're also human. We should get up. We should take breaks. We should stretch our legs. We should take a lunch break. Like, if your 9 to 5 expected you to be at work in your desk for 12 hours, you would hope that at least they gave you 2 long breaks, you know? So I just want to say that ahead of time because I know most people will sit here and play a game for ages and only like run away to pee, you know? When is the 12-hour stream? The 12-hour stream is this Saturday. And then I'm gonna take a little like not a break. Because I don't need a break, but I want to spend some time with Lindsay and Andrew and the kids. So just a little family break, Sunday through Tuesday, and I'll be back on Wednesday. So ever since I came back home, I've just been kind of like going hard on the streams, and I miss them a lot. And everyone's going through their own hardships, so I just wanted to spend some time with family, and then I'll be back. I'll be back on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm really excited. And then it looks like we have plenty of was it Path of Exile 2, so I'm really excited. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna wrap up. I'm good to go here. I'm gonna send you guys over to Limes, because she's doing some long form stuff. Lime Malicious, and she was watching Grinding Gear stuff on Path of Exile 2 stuff earlier. So if you're like, I don't really like anything, I just want to watch you play Sculpted ZBrush, very cool. You'll get that on Saturday. Just a lot of like fun times. And come September, I will be streaming longer hours, mostly because some really good games are coming out, and I'm really excited. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for sticking around and getting just as excited as I am for all the Path of Exile 2 updates. Grinding Gear, thank you so much for sponsoring that segment of the stream. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited to play. Dude, the updates are phenomenal. They're fantastic. I cannot wait. Genuinely. And I hope to see you guys playing alongside with me next week. All right, take it easy, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, I am playing Break the Glass with